while we doing it, we thugging it, let's get straight to it.
Real rap.
You gotta tap in with the pod, man.
Yeah, really the most, man. Yeah.
Tap into the Really the Most podcast.
Really the Most podcast.
I'm your host, Rilla.
I'm Out of World Cash.
I'm White Boy D2A.
And it's the Really the Most podcast.
What's up,
Sure.
fellas?
Man,
What's up?
today we got a member in the building, man.
Family in the building.
Listen, man, I want White Boy to do the rundown. We gonna get this right, man.
We got family in the building today. And this important. This important for me because it's family and, like, I really respect and honor, like, the work you do in a community and, like, the work you do with the artists. And you've been doing it for 10 years strong. So, like, I respect that as well because consistency is key. Like, that's what people got to understand in this game. That it's a marathon. It ain't about who won the race.
Yeah,
It's about just continuing the marathon.
right.
And that's one thing I could say about this guy that sat next to me. Like, he been fully continuing the marathon, and he's been able to put himself in a position to maximize on his full potential.
And what I've been seeing, I see him carry the ball for a long time and try to take it back home. You know what I mean?
He always bring it back home.
He all around the city. You
Facts.
can see him at any event.
Facts.
When I go out of town, I'm in Atlanta. He at every event there.
Yeah.
Like it's like you can't miss Duke, man. Big, tall. You know what I mean?
He in the building.
He in the building.
And something
man.
I
Facts.
picked up on is how the youth look up to you. Feel
Yeah.
me? Because that's
Yeah.
how I even heard of you. Like
Right.
you haven't like. Yeah, the boy Duke who be putting all the youngins Southwest. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
That's how I even heard about you in a jail cell. Like,
Right.
feel me? Like I'm in there with some Southwest dudes
Right.
and they big Duke, CEO Duke. I'm like, who that? And then I come home, you everywhere. Like I come home, then it's stack of stuff. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
So it just
Okay.
was.
But that was part of that era.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, that was another era too. That was like
We gonna get into it.
No, we ain't gonna speed.
No,
we
no,
gonna
no, we
speed.
ain't speed.
That was
No,
my
no,
bad.
no,
That was my
no.
bad. That was my
I ain't
bad.
saying that. No,
Yo, we got CEO Big Duke.
We got
in the
Duke in the
building.
building.
Yeah, man. Give him a round of applause.
So yeah, we big on mental health up here, bro. So before we get in tune, you know, we just gonna start off, go around, ask everybody how they feeling. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna start off with White Boy. How you feeling, bro?
I feel great, Chalky Gibbs just dropped Beyond Blessed. Know what I mean? He had the show on the same day it dropped, on the same day as his daughter's birthday. You know what I'm saying? So watching him flourish and be the artist that he set out to be is amazing, y'all. I feel real good. I got Duke next to me. We executing the plan. Really the most. Let's go.
Let's get it. How about you, Cole?
Man, I'm ready to work, man. Say go, man.
Let's go.
Everything
Say
lined
less to
up.
say go.
Let's say go, man.
Let's go.
You already
Okay.
know.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna hold you like you feel me. I've been having a little, you know how life get, but you feel me. Like Five just told me before, like you just gotta have a positive attitude about that, like about certain things. You know what I'm saying? You keep pushing, you keep going. You know what I'm saying? You gonna make the tables turn eventually if you think positive.
What we tell them every pod, bro.
Yeah, you don't grin when you win. Don't you lose? Don't cry the blues. Shout out Sign.
Shout out
And I
Sign,
also
bro.
want to shout out Gibbs as well for making me one of the two artists to complete Beyond Blessed.
Get into it.
You feel me? The other day he had the K Gibbs and Friends Beyond Blessed show. It was live. Performances was live. Shout out to all the artists.
man, my guy.
Yeah, man. He had me perform. You know what I'm saying? 6 Man, the most streamed song on the whole John. 6 Man.
Shout out to y'all. That's great.
They love that John.
Yeah.
Fire.
They love
Video
it.
on the way.
Video on the
That's
way.
you?
Yeah, that's me.
Video on the way.
Shout out Kid Gibbs. But yeah, man, I feel great, man. How you, dude?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling blessed. There's a lot going on, man. So I'm just taking everything in and just, rolling with the punches, man. But I'm feeling highly favored. I'm feeling blessed.
As you should.
I'm feeling good.
As you should.
It's a good time to be alive, man.
Yes, it is.
It's a good time to be alive.
Yes,
but
it
definitely
is.
before we start off, definitely want to give a shout out to y'all for bringing me up here.
Appreciate it,
You know what I mean?
Appreciate you,
We
man.
was long overdue, but like y'all
Facts.
said, right now it's perfect timing.
It really
we got a
is.
lot to talk about.
It really
You know what
is.
I mean? So once again, man, shout out to y'all. Keep doing the work that y'all doing. You know what I mean? Keep putting on. Realer than most.
Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate
man,
that.
for sure.
Appreciate that. So, you know what we do. Let's get it, white boy.
All right. So you know here on the Realer Than Most, we do our due diligence up here, y'all.
Oh,
like
man.
and banners know that like Duke already family, you know, I know the story. But the story be for the people that's like, you know what I'm saying, outside of this at home watching us and shit like that.
Right.
So we want to get down, we want to get the whole story. So Duke, where you from?
I'm from Southwest Philly, 61st and Elmwood.
Okay. So growing up in Southwest, right? And you know Southwest a hard place to come up out of. Especially I spent some of my teenage years and like elementary years in Southwest. That's middle school years. That's a hard place to grow up out of.
Now,
Like even then.
no, I'm saying like it used to be middle class place to
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
like people used to
No,
move
no.
up southwest.
That was
the
the
place
place
to
to
You
go.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the
Right.
70s.
No, I'm
though.
saying,
not
though,
the
like-
60s and 50s.
Southwest
I
got
ain't know that.
treated.
No, the 70s, yeah, 70th and 71st and 72nd
Third,
and 73rd.
Oh, the
and all that.
70s.
Yeah,
The 70s.
yeah, the 70s.
But 60s and 66 and 68 and no. Fuck no.
No, that was like
It was
South Philly hiding
Yeah.
spot.
And it was-
That's
It
where
was.
everybody from
And-
South
and
Philly.
all the
That was like they up. That was like they up
That little
upgrade
area,
right there.
right
Yeah,
there.
like you left the P to
P
go
to
to
go there.
Southwest. Like
It
yeah,
was.
like that
And
was a step
that's
up.
what we did.
Remember, guys?
That's what we did.
No, Misha, I see Misha the homie every
Me
day.
talking about-
Yeah, okay,
That's
yeah.
what my mom did. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
We moved right to 66 and Woodland.
Yeah.
Right, Yoakum Street.
Yeah.
Where you was moving
You know what
somewhere.
I mean? Where are we going somewhere? I'm going to Catherine and Pepper. Same shit.
Old time you was low, but you wasn't low.
Same
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah.
So, like, growing up in them times, hard time, like, give me a few of your influences growing up. And when I say influences, I mean, like, the people that be, like, right in your crib or, like, right outside your crib.
See, for me, my influences was my peoples that was going through hard times. So like my dad, he was big time boy on the streets,
My
right?
boy.
And
What's up, Unc? That's my
and
fucking boy.
seeing the stuff that he went through,
Yeah.
that's what kind of inspired me to be who I am today. My
Yeah.
uncle, I had an uncle, Taj. Shout out Taj. Taj was a bull in
Yeah.
Southwest. Champagne 745. They was, you know what I mean? I was 9, you know what I mean, watching these things happen, you know what I mean?
Right.
So my experience and part of who I am today came from my big brothers that I be on the block with every day. Everybody went through the Glen Mills. I was 9 sending my homies in Glen Mills money, $5. This one you only could get $5 a week up Glen Mills. I'm 9 doing this.
Right.
So I used to be in my room when I was a kid, and I used to be like, yo, I'm going to be a lawyer because my dad was in jail. My homies was going through what we was going through. So that was like my dream. I got the drive from my people. So coming up in Southwest, it was hard because everybody was bad. When I was
Right.
coming up, everybody was bad. You had the fighters.
Yeah.
It was dudes playing with guns back then when I was young. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Dudes that I looked up to. So coming up in Southwest.
So what age your pop wasn't around though?
So my pop went to jail I was born in 94. In 97, my dad went to jail for 5 years.
All right. Okay.
He did 5 years. Came home when I was in 2nd grade. By the time I made it to 3rd grade, he
went
got
right
locked
back.
right back up.
Yeah.
And didn't come home till I graduated. He literally came home the same week I graduated from Glen Mills.
Because they say they be big. Like he missed everything.
Yeah.
They always say Papa missed everything.
Yeah. So
Like,
yeah, that's how, you know what I mean? So that's how I came up. I came up being inspired by my dad and the people that was making them bad mistakes. They was getting a lot of money and they was going to jail. Everybody was going to jail. So
Right.
that was the drive for me to be like, yo,
You don't
I
want
could
that.
still, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
yo, I could be who I am
Yeah.
and not go through that.
Right.
And that was like something that I always kept in my mind, like growing up every day, my mom being, working 2 jobs, just, all the little hood stuff that you can go through. We done been through it, fights,
Yeah.
the not list, you know what I mean? Just the regular day. And then I was down South Philly a lot too.
Right.
So, I got South Philly ties. Shout out to
Facts.
South Philly. So I used to spend some weekends down there kicking it with my people. So my growing up used to be Southwest, South Philly on the weekends. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So growing up and having pops as an influence, uncle as an influence, you basically seeing that shit like right in your spot. Like you ain't even gotta go nowhere. You seeing that shit front row, coming up like that. And you just said like that's what you wanted to be a lawyer at first because you saying everybody go to jail. Like what was like some of your musical influences that you hearing? Like what was the soundtrack at this time when your pops doing what he doing, Unc doing what he doing? Like what was the
Damn.
soundtrack at this time?
Yo, I remember this, right? I remember my dad bought me 10 pair of New Balances. I used to wear New Balances back in the day.
574s?
Yeah. I had every color. You couldn't skip a color I ain't have. And I was in Disney World. I came back from Disney World. They get locked up. You won't let me out.
Akon.
When my dad got locked
Yeah.
up. Man, that shit, my grandpa called me. I'm like, where my dad at? He in jail.
Damn.
Man, that Akon song used to have me crying.
Damn.
That Akon did. That was a tough moment. Like
Damn.
missing my dad, missing that good life,
Right.
not needing for nothing.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Because with pops going away, things ultimately change.
yeah, it made my mom work hard. But I always had a good support system. My mom,
Right.
my grandma. My grandma been making $100,000 a year since I was a kid. So
Right.
we always had some type of money around.
Right.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? And my grandpa was a hustler. My dad,
Yeah.
he had back in the day in South Philly. This when I was a kid, I used to see dollar houses. Them dollar houses was serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
how I knew when I be playing back time, I'm like, I knew I was gonna be that boy.
Right.
I used to ask my grandpa, what them dollar houses mean? That mean a house for $1? My grandpa used to have a keychain with he owned so many properties in South Philly
Yes, he did.
coming up. So
What's that? Dollar houses. What's that?
Houses
so back in the
for-
day, you really can get a house for $1.
House for $1.
And South Philly had a
Yeah.
fucking bunch of them.
Yo, you could just be
Every
riding
block.
around on every pole or every abandoned house. It used to say dollar
My
house.
house.
Like you literally back then they was getting houses for $1. So
Yeah. What was the stipulations with them Johns? Like you get the house for $1, but you pay like the taxes on it or something.
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
I ain't really know.
Taxes.
Yeah, I ain't really know
Yeah.
too much.
If
Like
it was
I said,
a lien
I
on
was a
it
kid.
and all that.
You gotta get all that
That
off.
was before my time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
never heard that.
Yeah, them Jones was crazy.
But yeah, you on it though.
No, for
That's-
sure.
I remember them
That's
times.
the time.
Right.
So having pops and him early on and you seeing him move around Akon as the soundtrack of the time. You know what I'm saying? Give me like when you coming off the step. Now our Duke coming off the step a little bit. You starting to put your foot in the streets and move around and proclaim your name.
Wait. Before you do that, make sure y'all share, like, subscribe, comment, repost, tag, share.
If you
Everything
don't-
you could do, use a hater
Why?
because it's free.
It's free 99,
You
man.
dig?
Free
Yes,
99.
sir.
Get it, man.
Let's get it.
Jumping off the steps. That was one of the craziest parts for me.
Yeah.
When I jumped off the steps, I stole my step pop gun. I ain't bang with him. You know what I mean?
I ain't bang
I tell
with
you, he was in the army. That
Yeah.
joint was in the basement. The block was going at it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I called big bro. Yo, I got something for you. I was the hero on the block. They like, what? Dude, where you get this joint from? We need that though. No, this for y'all. So that's literally how I jumped off the steps. Like, you know what I mean? Just being that boy in the hood. I was one of the first Muslims in the neighborhood. So we was, very respected. And I was a known bull in the neighborhood, even as a kid. So
Yeah.
I used to sit on the step a lot.
Okay.
Everybody ride by, beep, beep, 1,000 beeps a day. You know what I mean? I was a known boy. So that played me just seeing people when I'm on the step, everybody just seeing the love that I was getting. That drew everybody closer.
You and You and Greg G's grew up the block from each other.
Yeah, that was big bro. Greg G's. I used to sit on the step with him. He was fly. You know, they got me by some years.
Right.
So
No, so
that
talk
was
about
dudes-
that.
yeah.
Talk about seeing them.
Right. Well, we go back to the Reed Dollars days.
Yeah, Reed Dollars.
When I was 9, I was working in a barber shop. I remember Reed had it jumping. Reed was really that boy in Southwest. You know what I mean? They had the Reggie going on. That's when they had the Reggie
3 for 10s.
back then. Yeah, it was going down at the barber shop.
5 for 20s.
You know what I mean? So
Pop.
just growing up, seeing Reed be on the DVDs. Then you got Greg G's. He was a real spitter, but every day we up the street chilling with him.
Hold on. Around the corner. Tommy Stars. What's the other one?
What's
What's the
that?
other one that used to be with Tommy Stars? Used to be around the corner from you. Keem.
Oh, Ace Boogie.
Ace Boogie.
Yeah, Keem on Glenmore.
Ace Bu-
That's what I'm saying.
Glenmore.
Southwest really got some like,
Oh, come on,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Come on,
Southwest
bro.
really.
At that
So imagine
time-
me growing up. He was one of the biggest car theft ring bulls.
Come on.
Imagine you growing up, you seeing
all
every
this. It's a
luxury.
melting pot.
You got this boy up the street. He got every luxury car. You don't know where he getting it from.
Facts.
He paying for my boots every winter. He was my guy. I called, yo, I need some ACG boots.
Right.
My dad booked. Every winter I counted on him. Like I had people that I counted on.
That's fire,
You know what
bro.
I mean? That's why I love these dudes.
fire,
so
bro.
I still
Shout out
get
to
these
Ace
dudes.
Boogie.
Yeah, shout out to King, man.
Yeah.
Ace Boogie, like Skinny King.
Yeah, Skinny
Them
King.
boys was like people that I could count
Skinny
on coming
King.
up. He had the biggest car theft. He was
Rings
selling
in the world.
airplanes. Nigga was selling yachts.
Yeah, one of the biggest car ring
Like-
theft joints in the world, bro.
Bro,
He's
What?
sending top line shit out
he said
off the hook. No, no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, that's him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all right, so boom, so like I hear you say you was in
Man, he's
you
from
was
off
in
the
you was in Glen Mills, so so I wanted to know, like, did you play any sports growing up, like at the time you talk about?
So, bro, coming up, I wasn't heavy on sports. I had all the right people around me, but they couldn't control me.
Yeah.
So coming up, I was more heavy in religion than I was on sports.
Okay.
Like I used to take pride in knowing, I used to know 60 source, you know what I mean, at a young age. So that's what I was really studying coming up. So when I got to that certain age of, I ain't get to like really sports until I got to Glen Mills.
Right.
And when I got to Glen Mills, I was too old to even go through the process of playing sports.
Yeah.
So it was like for sports, Glen Mills helped me. Glen Mills taught me that balance. You know what I mean? Because I went to Glen Mills, and we talk about being in the streets. I went to Glen Mills for being thorough. You know what I mean? Not a nigga to put me in a situation that I had nothing to do with, a robbery. You know what I mean? I served 2 years for that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So Glen Mills, that was like the turning point of my life.
Me too.
Me seeing that the court system was really wicked.
Yeah.
Like imagine you think you going home and the bull come in the courtroom and like, no, he pointed a gun to me. You like, a gun? Like I don't even play with guns.
I think I was up. What year was you up there?
I was up Glen Mills 2011.
2011
Yeah.
to 2013.
Yeah.
I was up there with you.
Yeah. So
I was up there with.
Tell me,
I always used to be like, yo, I was up there with him. That's crazy. But
Yeah.
so the reason I asked you what I asked you though is because I wanted to. A lot of people who in the field you in, like always like felt it or like manifested certain things, like they knew they were different
Right.
than others, like on a block or in a neighborhood. So being as though your story sound like the same type of story, but like as you was coming up and seeing Reed and all this and all that, did you feel it like that you was gonna be different than most of your peers, or it just went as it went? Like
I ain't gonna lie, it's old heads who don't have nothing going on right now. They used to tell me back in the day, dude, you gonna be that. It was old heads in the hood when I was 14, 15. It was dudes that used to let me drive these cars. Like they'd come through the hood. I'm hopping in the driver's seat, taking off for a 10-minute spin. They used to be like, yo, Duke, you gonna be that. They used to tell me. So I didn't know what I was gonna be, but I used to have people that used to be like, yo, Duke, you gonna be special. Right. So
you ain't know what you wanted to be when you was coming up for real.
I wanted to be a lawyer.
Okay.
I wanted to be a lawyer. That was my dream, to be a lawyer. But at 9, I started working at the barber shop. I was working at the barbershop at 9, making $50 a day. Then when I turned 10, I started working at both of the barbershops. It's 2 barbershops across the street from each other. From 9 to 12, I worked at the barbershop. So the hustler spirit was already in me.
Come on, Willing.
Yeah, right on Willing Ave. Cutters. Shout out my 63rd.
When you was working for Los,
Yeah.
Shout out Los,
yeah. So, and I used to, the hustle just was always in me. My mom used to drop me off at the zoo when I was 12. I used to sell Gatorades from like 11. I was like 10, 11. I was selling Gatorades outside the zoo for $2, $3. That's when they had the big Gatorades, the waters. Like
so that show where your hustle comes from.
Yeah, the hustle just always just like it extends from my family.
Yeah.
But me, I seen a hustle on myself at a young age, and nobody pushed me to do this.
On,
it was
you
just
asking grandpa about dollar houses, man.
So like, what I always noticed about you and young, like this even before I even knew you, like even before we like start corresponding and all that, like you always knew a lot of people, and you always was like a people person. You converse with a lot of people. Like you always knew how to handle and communicate with people.
That's what I want you to do. Tell me about a time.
Nah, man. I always noticed that about you. Like even before I knew you and start corresponding with you and all that. Like this kid got a communication skill with him that's like above average.
right.
Yeah.
What I wanted to ask you is tell me about the time you got out of Glen Mills and everything. When you first came home, how you was receiving everything.
That's where life really kicked in. So in Glen Mills, I had an old head. His name's Stu. Shout out to Stu. Stu used to work at Glen Mills, and then he was a head coach at a college out in Westchester. So Stu, I was in Glen Mills, but I was too old to play sports because I went to school when I was out. So Stu was my old head. We used to talk a lot. Stu, when I was leaving, Stu got the head coach job at Immaculata University. And Stu came to me one day like, yo, Duke, would you want to go to college?
Damn.
I'm like, yeah. He like, all right, well, I got a full-ride scholarship for you. I'm like, what? He talking about for basketball. So I'm like, damn, full-ride scholarship for basketball?
You couldn't play ball.
No, I just had the average game.
Yo,
I was the boy that you put in when you want to take that big man out. You know what I mean? I'm going in there.
Yeah.
I'm sticking niggas 6'7", 6'2", and I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I said 6'2", 7 foot, and I'm 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". So I was just aggressive because I had that Southwest in me. You know what I mean? So that's what they used to love about me. So that's all I meant on the court. But Stu gave me that opportunity. And when he gave me that opportunity, I took it. So I went up to college, and I went up there for 2 years.
What year is this? What's this?
2012. So 2013. 2013, I go to college. I'm playing basketball. Then my GPA, my first report card in college, me and my dad make a bet. Like, yo, if I get a 3.0 GPA, you know what I mean, what's the exchange? So the exchange was $20,000. So if I get a GPA of 3.0, you know what I mean, he was gonna give me the $20,000. I get my report card, I get a 2.9.
Damn.
My mom still persuade my dad to give me the money. Wow. He give me the money. I took the money, then I went and bought the crib that I grew up in. That right there was like the change. That's where new me became, right? You know what I mean? Now I'm getting money. I'm selling this and that in the streets. And then I got a house. And this is all at 20 years old. You know what I mean? So it's like now I'm 20. I then took that.
Damn.
Now I'm ripping and I'm running. You know what I mean? So it's like at the end, I wound up saying F college. Because I'm like, damn, I'm in a real estate. Like my dreams start coming true. Like, yo, I got my first property. You just couldn't tell me nothing. I'm slinging this. It's going good. I'm on a college campus. I'm going to college, trapping, playing basketball, and got real estate. You know what I mean? So it was just like, I'm that dude. I'm that boy. You know what I mean? You couldn't really tell me nothing. Like, everything going good for me. My people's rich. I don't got to ask them for nothing because I'm getting my own money. And I took pride in stuff like that, like being a man on my own, not saying, oh, your dad this person or your mom this person. So any given moment you could fall down and you know that you got them as a crutch.
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
But
Like,
my fault to cut you off, but was you ever scared of losing a scholarship?
Nah, when I got that, you gotta think about it. I'm not a street boy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a basketball playing guy. I'm from the trenches.
Right.
So when I got that scholarship, it was like mind blowing, but I ain't really value it as somebody that played high school basketball.
You ain't
Like
really
this
care.
one.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it was just like
It's extra.
and I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I be telling them and like other guests we be having, like, I was up the Mills and all that, right? And they could like that's where I learned how to be like respectful and like
Right.
a man. You feel me? Like all that,
shave your
John.
joint all soon as
Boy,
you get up
yup.
there. Before I even seen my homies, boy took me in the
Tryna
bathroom.
tell you.
Oh, here, take this. What's this for? No, you gotta let all
All
go.
that can't have one hair, nothing.
Ah.
And if you refuse,
And you can't refuse it because now it's up.
now it's up, and they ain't playing either. They ain't playing. Ain't no restraint. No boop bop. Like they on that, and
What?
yeah, bro. What? Like as soon as they say something to you, you gotta stand with your hands to your side.
Hey, Glen Mills
look in their face.
is a place that
Crazy, bro.
Glen Mills could save Philadelphia right now if it was still open.
No, and I wanted to, and look, I wanted to touch on that. It either do two things to you, for real, when you go there. It either, one, make you a whole different person in a good way, or two, make you a whole different person in a bad way. That's the only two it can do, because it's so, it's ran so like tight and,
Right.
and strategic. It's like, it can really change the person you is. And I was going to ask you how your life went after Glen Mills, but you basically already answered it. So you real estate, basketball, chat at 20, right? So all right, bet. When was the point where like not it stopped, but when was the point where like you was doing it and it like it came to an end, like that part of Duke life, like
I'm gonna tap on that, but before we tap on that, I'm gonna go back into Glen Mills. Glen Mills showed me. Glen Mills helped me with character. I didn't understand a lot of the stuff that Glen Mills taught me until I actually got real grown and was like, yo, how did I know how to talk when I go in a club? Like, how did I get on the mic and just start popping stuff? Glen Mills. I was on the radio live up Glen Mills. I was a radio personality up Glen Mills. But these are things that I'll be forgetting sometimes. Like, yo, where did I get that trait from? Or how did I? Glen Mills taught me this. Like you said, it teach you manners. I always been a respectful boy, but Glen Mills make you, it kind of like sharpens you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It kind of made you value certain people that you had going extra for you to help you. Then you had certain staff that was up there that it's like a cop in the hood. You got this cop who used to get bullied, and now he got authority. He just taking it to the.
What hall was you in?
Fillmore.
okay.
Fillmore. So I was in Fillmore Hall. Now to go back in on your question, that happened years later. Like it took for my homies to go to jail. You know what I mean? The state, federal cops to start coming in. It took whereas though I had to wake up and was like, I'm done.
All right,
that's
so,
how my
so
life.
that mean I was just speeding. Yeah, look.
So look, and that. All right, you coming home, you 20, real estate, you done college, you home now, you trapping. All right, music.
My dad, he had this boy from upstate, King Jaffe. King Jaffe they said he used to wipe everybody down in the yard. So when my dad come home, they both come home, my dad signed him automatically.
Boom.
So we running around. We got all the funds. It's crazy because you can have all the money in the world. If you don't got the direction, you will not succeed. I don't care what nobody say. I don't watch people spend $200,000 on the artist and didn't make $1 back.
Because they ain't put the money in the right places.
But you spend $200, you ain't nothing back.
Somebody spent a tray.
Nothing.
Nothing happened.
Like nothing back. Like, you know what I mean? So my dad had the artist and I just was
Entry level.
I was on. I just was a go getter. At everything I done, I was a go getter. So one day, my dad artist. This is how I got the name Youngest in Charge. My dad artist was like, "Yo, Duke, if it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be moving." He like, "Man, you getting every interview, you getting every performance." Like he said, "Nigga, you the youngest in charge." I looked at him. I said, "Damn, the youngest in charge. That's the name. I'm rolling with that." So I went and straight called the lawyer, like, "Yo, get Youngest in Charge LLC." I went through that proper, paperwork, got it situated. But that's what put me in music right there. So that was the start. From there, now I go back to the block in Southwest. So I got 10 homies.
Yeah.
One of my homies is a rapper. Okay. He proved his point to me where for 30 days straight he dropped a freestyle every day.
Okay.
And then he bombed that that Panda freestyle, and he had won at Core. He said some stuff about Core like being the hottest. He didn't even go at Core. He just said he was hotter than Core. Yeah. But that Core a lot of eyes, and he was really in the streets, really doing shit. Okay. So he had that name. Yeah. He had the ladies that loved him. He had the whole package. Okay. Rest in peace, Five, man. That was my guy. Yeah. Five was like a solid young dude. That was my brother.
So at this time, did you get the chain yet?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
We go.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, we speeding.
Really speeding.
Don't speed.
See?
Because let me talk my shit now, because I'm like Lil Boozy out here. You know when Lil Boozy said he go to the motherfucking jeweler
that was
listen, man.
You turned it up.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Listen. It's stuff. Dang. We can really go down memory lane, man. Shout out my guy Dimitri, right?
Shout out Meech.
Because now we're gonna go back right there. Yeah. The ice was set it off right there, right? I went from the 6-1 piece. I had the 61st Street piece. Some dudes up Island, he broke in my car, stole that. Me and Dimitri come back and went viral on them. And this what I say, and I felt boozy when Boozy said that. Dudes be spending a lot of money. I made Dimitri over millions of dollars to the point where it was unlimited access. You get what I'm saying? Like I could go to Dimitri, walk behind Dimitri, get this. I'm going. I'll be back.
I'll see you later.
My chain. Mm-hmm. Dimitri made that for me on the strength. You get what I'm saying? $60,000 chain for $20,000 because I made this guy millions of dollars in these streets. I had everybody in Southwest going to Dimitri. You either got your first rollie from Dimitri, your first chain. Fact. If you were from Southwest from 2014 to 2020, you went to Dimitri. So the ice, that's what set up. We all went to Dimitri. We got some my homies got rollies. I got chains. Five drop a freestyle for 30 days straight. From there, I meet DJ Boo.
Boom.
That's what that down. Meeting DJ Boo. DJ Boo is one of them boys who he a scout.
Here,
DJ
man.
Boo, y'all gotta get DJ Boo up here. DJ Boo was a scout. DJ Boo said, "Yo, these the hottest young niggas in the city." You know what he do? They my youngins. Yeah. DJ Boo, shout out you, DJ Boo. Yeah. DJ Boo, he's a nut, but he do a lot of good stuff for people, and everybody don't give DJ Boo his credit. DJ Boo done a lot of good things for us. We just wasn't our business mind wasn't all the way there to actually execute the things that he have done for us, right?
I'm glad you mature enough to understand that now in your life and to say it.
Right.
Because it's like when niggas speak on Boo name, they say that, man, you're a fucking nut.
Right.
But he got some good ways and good things he has done for people, and that he continuously do for people. So I like that you did that.
So Boo put me on a Jeezy play. Boo said, "Yo, Duke, you wanna y'all moving around? Come book Jeezy with me."
Yeah.
I booked Jeezy with him. That goes successful. The next play, P Diddy. He like, "Yo, you got $30 for Diddy?" Like what? I said, "Boo. If I put up this money, it's not going to you. I need to know the owner of this motherfucking establishment. Like, you got to walk me to the boss. You know what I mean? Boo, what'd he do? He called the boss up.
I damn near want to put this 30 in Diddy hand.
You heard me? I said, I need to know the owner of this club. Like, I got to be in the room.
Yes.
That's what separated me from promoters. Shout out to all the promoters that's doing their thing right now. But I remember these dudes when they was getting checks. When he was waiting outside the cheerleaders on the bench waiting for the couple hundred. I was in the office percentage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a very big difference. You know what I mean? So I came in on some bossed up shit. You know what I mean? Shout out DJ Boo. He helped us navigate through certain stuff. Shout out my guy Nah from Onyx. I got to give a lot of people these flowers because when I came in and I tried to do my first party, everybody overlooked me.
Yeah.
My man Lucky and another dude, they tried to charge me $20,000 to have a birthday party and to have 100 bottles. I go to them and say, yo, I want to have a party here and I want 100 bottles. They tell me 20,000.
They used their bag back then.
They treated me. Shout out my guy Lucky because he came to Onyx that night of my first party and he grabbed me. He said, anything you ever need, get with me. Like, my bad about that. I was wrong for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was already, once I seen I bought the whole Southwest out, it was a wrap.
Over.
It was a wrap.
I
So
felt the club already.
yeah, I don't even need y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All I need is the venue.
Yes.
It's over.
The people, we got the people.
We got them.
You know what I mean? So, dang, it's so much, yo.
Run it
This is
down.
my
That's
first
what you
time
asked
really
for.
talking about this. The
hard.
past.
'Cause I know.
Because I be so stuck in, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to come up here, because when you're a workhorse, you don't be worrying about getting the credit. When you stuck in that field and you working, you grinding, you don't really care about the credit.
What's the next play?
In Philadelphia, we have to make sure we give people their credit. People is out here acting like they done this and they don't got a team, and whole time they have a list of people that's behind them that's making this shit move. Me, I am an example. I don't have a team.
Right.
I'm just now building a team literally this year because I understand how important a team is and how important if you want to execute and you want to elevate. I can't be the nigga that's doing 30 things at once, what I used to be doing. Now, if I got a team, they do that. Now I'm in the field making more plays, better plays. I could extend more. You get what I'm saying? So we have to like put our pride to the, however, whatever y'all want to call it. We got to give people these flowers. We got to give people their credit, not just behind doors. Like go on the internet sometimes and say shout out such and such for doing whatever they do. You know what I mean? I know certain people be wanting to keep their plugs on the low, but y'all got to make people feel special and make them feel like their work is very appreciated because a lot of people wouldn't be moving without their team, bro.
I feel
So part of me coming up here because I feel like y'all said, y'all know Big Duke from the music, the party promoting, but they don't know Big Duke from the marketing. They don't know Big Duke close $100,000
We're gonna get to that.
deal.
Chill. We're gonna get to that.
Okay, you know what I mean? So all right,
all
okay.
All that.
All right.
Yeah, because
You see
I
I'm
could
walking
tell
it
you,
down.
I could
I'm
tell
ready.
you.
It's getting there. We getting there.
Man.
All right. So look. Boom. You got the youngins. You bust them out. Youngins in charge. You got that shit rolling. You bringing them out. Now you in the parties. Boom. Now you gotta get to these Duke parties because it's the hottest
This
shit
is
in
the
the
perfect
street
time for me
at
to
the
say what I
time.
gotta say though. Look,
Go ahead.
walk in the studio. I'm like, I know who that is. Duke in there. I'm like, what is Duke doing? He in there making a commercial for the radio. He like, run that joint back. I'm like, what? Let me hear that. Loud, like it's all right. And I'm like, listen, man, that was the transition that I seen him going around, running around with artists, and then doing that right there.
Right.
And I'm not sure where you was at right there with the parties, but I know your marketing was on another level.
I had the gels going crazy. I was putting money in that commercial because I knew my homies was going to hear it, and then they start promoting in the jail, and then I know dudes in the jail, they going to call home and call their girlfriend, their baby mom. You better not be going to that nigga party. They my promoters. So let me go ahead and take this 1,500, 2 bands, put it up, and I'm gonna have everybody in the jail calling a girlfriend. You better not be going to that party. And then what happened? They end up going to the party because why did he call home and say, you better not be going to that
All the
nigga
way
Duke
from jail.
party? Something special there. So when you tell your girl that, they was pulling up.
Facts.
So that was like part of my marketing scheme. Like people wasn't really like taking that
vicious,
money.
bro. Bro, do you hear
Yeah,
this?
that was crazy.
People wasn't really. I
Like,
knew.
this is vicious. Like,
So-
this is party promoter on another level, man.
Facts.
Hey, boo. I don't know what y'all be doing, but this on another level, man.
Shout out my guy, Nah Nichols. He showed me this game right here. Nah Nichols showed me the radio. He made me understand the radio. He made me understand Instagram ads. Like, this boy was killing them on the radio and Instagram ads years ago. But, like, this is where I got that game. This is how I knew how to get the Jersey crowd. We was having Jersey pull up. Like, I learned that stuff from Nah, running the club, really, like, and he was open arms to me, giving me the game and the knowledge, man. So shout out Nah. A lot of this interview, I'm going to be giving a lot of people these flowers because I've never done an interview before to actually talk about the different things. So it's going to be a long interview, and I'm going to give a lot of people these flowers because it's the time. You know what I mean? When you out and you talking about what's going on, it's the time now to get them people these flowers.
So look, so you got party promoting now. You got that shit is at its all time high. You throwing some of the best parties in the city, some of the best parties in the tri-state. Boom. All right, now you at that point. Now after this point, this is what I'm saying. Know what I mean? You start getting into the more premier artists. Now you gonna go. Now I'm seeing you more around Young K.A. Now Stack of Starve is being brought to the world, and now you're a part of that as well.
Right.
You moving around with them, so give me that part of your life.
So that was like the transition right there. That was 2020.
From going from like local, more local, from going from like more local to like more of moving around.
But what made me
national-
do that? That's what I'm gonna get into. What
Okay.
made me actually do that? And all right there, that 2020 was the year of the transition. That was the year when I said I woke up and was like, I'm done. I had a birthday party. The cops hit my birthday party. Got my homies afterwards. I went home. I woke up the next day and found that out and woke up and was like, yo, I'm done. It's over. It's getting too real now. It's just they right here. You telling me they have my birthday parties now?
Yeah.
Like they got everybody riding away from my birthday
I remember
party.
around that time.
So
So you ain't have to get locked up and do a bunch of time
to
to say you
Understand
done.
that.
that's why I'm blessed.
Super
because
blessed.
I
It was
seen,
super close
it was so. Listen,
was
I
close
just
enough to
moved in a
grab
house. Listen, I just moved in a house. We just get my house built from the ground up. It's rocks. For 3 months straight, I slept with my door unlocked, thinking the law was coming. I didn't do nothing, but I know conspiracy. Just you could be a dude that don't do nothing and
They
still
come-
get
come
conspiracy.
grab you just because you hanging with
You get what I'm
somebody.
saying? So it wasn't that I done anything because I stayed in my lane. That's why I'm blessed. But just knowing that, dang, you that guy, but you hanging around these guys.
Yeah.
But I am who I am, and they who they are, and we can't change that. But these are the people that they made me who I am today. They made me not want to go that way.
Yeah.
They made me feel like, yo, Duke, nah, you can go that
do
way,
something different.
and you still thorough out here. And it's crazy
Shout out to
because, playing back a little bit, I was the underdog coming up.
Right.
When I graduated Glen Mills, I became a big dog. That was a whole nother transition. You got little Duke that was taking packs from people. Now I'm big homie to them.
Yeah.
So that right there was just a lot for people to take in. Like, that's my young boy. He big dog now. People couldn't even take that. Like that's my young boy.
Yeah.
And he a big dog now.
Right.
That was hard.
Yeah.
That was hard for people to take. So one thing 50 Cent told Nah, this is really what made me go which way I go. 50 Cent told Nah, he said, yo, Nah, when you hustling, not even just in the streets, when you on entrepreneur, You hit a roof. You hit a ceiling.
Yeah.
You can't fall in love with this stuff. Hit your ceiling, get paid, and go to the next.
And go.
And that was something. When the pandemic came, my dad called me and said, Duke, hold your money. It's an identity crisis out here.
Facts.
People don't know who is who.
It sound like
People don't know what's going to happen with the money. He said, hold your money. In 2 years, it'll be cleared up. All the smoke and mirrors will be cleared up. Everybody gonna go back broke again. Everybody that was like my dad called this. Yo, Duke, slow down. He went into hibernation. We went into hibernation. People look at us like, damn, we went broke. No, we just understood that it was a separation here. So why go ahead and flex.
Yeah.
While all the young boys that used to look up to me, they got this pandemic money. Now they trying to have a bottle war with me. Duke, sit down. What do I look like? I just went 5-6 years stepping on their necks, right? And then the pandemic come and all these people start getting money and start poking their chests out. Oh, Duke, slow down. Go sit down. Go fall back.
So did you see you seen the trick? You seen the smoke and mirrors, right?
Ooh, I seen it. But it took my dad. My dad, yo, look, pay attention. Because I was in the circus too. I was tripping out with everybody. I was going crazy.
Right.
But I had to understand when my dad called me, like, yo, don't fall back. You know what I mean? So the pandemic, I stopped party promoting. I said, that made me wake up and say,
Wait, when the pandemic was over?
no, the pandemic started and I stopped party
2020.
promoting.
It started at around 2020.
When it was over though.
Like 2022.
2022, right.
All right.
So the pandemic,
2 years of flex.
yes. The pandemic made me understand, right? As party promoters, I got all my money, a lot of money from whatever I done, right? But as a party promoter, that was one of my top hustles.
Right.
The clubs closed. What do you have to do?
Right.
When the clubs closed, it left every promoter, club owner because it came out of nowhere. I was about to fly to Miami and then the pandemic came out of nowhere. Like, what? The world closed down. You get what I'm saying? So it was like that right there. It hit me.
Opening up his clubs.
Fuck the whole bop up.
Yo, it
Furniture
hit me.
spots is the clubs now.
Yes. So that right there made me think like, all right, now, Duke, you gotta really use your intelligence. You gotta use your hustle. This is when the hustle come into play at.
Right.
So that's when I start wholesaling houses. I'm a vicious middleman.
Yeah.
Like I could make the same money as the person that's selling a product, middleman in a product, and not putting up nothing. So that was the things that I learned during the pandemic. I learned how to wholesale houses. Boom. This is a good homie of mine. Before we go there, shout out Trap Street, Cayenne, and Trap Street Kev, Free Kev. They was the first two dudes in Philadelphia that one of my mans that I was cool with, Marley Strauss. I told Marley Strauss, yo, I want to do a party. Marley Strauss called Trap Street and get me on the phone with Cayenne and Kev. We pull up on Broad Street, meet each other. They like, yo, we fuck with you, man. Y'all some Southwest niggas. Boom, let's link up. They asked me for a little check. They promote my party for me. That's when we got tight. So right there, Trap Street Cayenne, Trap Street Kev, they was one of the first dudes that believed in me. It was Southwest dudes that knew we had tons of money, but they didn't even back our play on the party shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? So before I got there, I wanted to go there. And then I want to go here. When we talk about Philly music scene, I want y'all motherfuckers to put some respect on my name. Because now I'm gonna explain to y'all exactly what I mean when I say this, right? When we speak on Azar Sosa's, right? Rest in peace, Fat G's. He found Zah Sosa.
Okay.
I was Fat G's big bro. Fat G's called me, said, Duke, come to this show.
Shout out Fat G's,
I want you to check my artists out. I got to the show. It was Zah Sosa. I seen a star. When Zah Sosa performed his first song, I'm like, what the hell? This boy Fat G's got, like, this young boy out of here. He was skipping across the stage. He was dancing. He got his nice little curly fro. He young. He lit.
Vibrant.
I'm like, dang. I'm like, yo. So Fat G's, what he did was, instead of, he know that I'm putting the money into a lot of different artists out here. He tell me, Duke, meet my artists.
Yeah.
So that was key word right there. When he said my artists, he was saying, don't take them.
Yeah.
Meet my artists. Like, you
Yeah.
my peoples, that's my artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I said, okay. I couldn't do nothing because I'm like, all right, that's his artist. I can't cry. I'm not one of them boys. I stand on business. 3 months later, me and Kayan, I used to be up Trap Street sometimes chilling with Kayan. Zah Sosa, I'm on the Instagram. I see a Jones. Zah Sosa, I need a manager. I need a team. Pew! I haul ass. Yo, what's your number? Where you at? Come
where
on.
you at?
You know what I mean? Yan, go get right. Yan, go in that closet. Yan, go get a black big bag of Moncler, Gucci, Louis. We pull up. Yo, come on.
Yeah.
I am a trendsetter. If anybody in Philly, these dudes that y'all be thinking know music and know that they look up to dudes like me. You get what I'm saying? And they didn't. A lot of people didn't see the star in Zah Sousa.
Right.
I had to make people see the star
Believe
in
it.
him.
Yeah.
When I throw him on the Instagram, Mont from New Lane, yo,
What's up
I
with
got
him?
the bag. Bring him here, cause Zah Sousa nephew was with him. Now it become a bid war. We
Yeah.
got my Tiffy. Tiffy going to Graham. Yo, somebody call Sosa, tell him I got a bean for him. So I'm like, okay. But Tiffy, everybody, these are my guys. I said, okay, everybody, it's getting real now.
Yeah.
We got Fat Reese. They threw something up like, yo, we got the. I
Heating
said,
up. Heating up. Heating up.
Zah Sousa, come on with us. They don't believe in Zah Sousa, but they see the hype. Niggas be with whatever the hype is.
Right.
They cannot even feel it, but they see the hype around it, so
Right.
they just with it.
Right.
So, Boom called me. He said, damn, dude, you see the star in Zah Sousa? I said, nigga, that's a star. Hang around.
Right.
He said, all right. 3 months later, that was his son. He loved that little nigga. He's like, yo, you was right. Within them same 3 months,
Sonny.
I get a call. Yo, I forgot who I got the call from. One of them. I don't even care. Who it is, what it is. One of them called me. Yo, Zah Sousa say he ain't signing with nobody that's not from North Philly. Huh? Okay, I'm gonna keep balling. I'm gonna keep playing. Now they signed.
Wait. You not gonna do that. You not gonna speedball like that.
Yo, no,
He
listen,
can't
I
stop
got
it,
it.
bro.
That's exactly why Philly people can never get at a certain level, bro.
Yeah.
And it's funny, bro, because I was in a predicament where I used to have a job right smack dead where Zah Sousa from.
Right.
Young boy loved that like, bro, he loved 16
Yes.
15 should be
Yes.
more. At his peak, they was out there like that shit was fucking what's the block in Hollywood everybody be on?
Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, bro, they used to be out there.
Ocean Drive.
Montclair,
My-
Cartiers in the middle of Cecil B. Moore, bro. Like at his peak. Like I used to be like, yo, these young boys and they definitely do be on that, like the North Philly or North Philly versus everybody type time. Like that's what take time, especially around that time where it was like Fat G, Zah Sousa, Lil
Brad
Dog,
Grader, Lil
Brad
Doe,
Grader. He not
Priceless.
from North, but
Mr.
Right.
Skirt.
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
but
okay,
he
yeah.
was with them though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
like
that era.
yeah,
Yeah.
them it was like a
Damn,
bunch of young
Priceless.
boys. They was on
Yep,
some
Priceless.
Fire.
Priceless,
on some
yes.
North Philly or nothing type of time. They was, but
So that was the call that I got. I was salty. Hold up.
So you
hold
just
up.
moved
Oh,
on.
no. My bad, y'all. I'm speedballing. Fuck that. Before we get to Zah Sousa, let's go to Rico Havoc. We gonna start there.
shit.
We gonna start all the way back there.
damn.
Shout out to the twins, right? This is how much, bro.
Shout out my boys.
Listen, we gonna go back there. This is where music really get interesting, right? I'm a lit 20-year-old in South Philly. In Southwest, everybody think I'm older than what I am.
Okay.
We got money, but we don't understand the business.
Right.
Twins, they're from Rico Havoc Block. I got 5. We running. Like, we running. We got Southwest on Smash, but they got Southwest on Smash too, but we just running. It was just a little difference in it, right? They calling me for weeks. Yo, Duke, we need you. We need you. These is my people. Rico Havoc been my little brother since Elmwood skating ring
my
days.
young. Shout out
when
Rico
he went
Havoc.
back to Virginia and was making beats. Like, this shit is on Facebook.
Yeah.
Him writing me, big bro, I produce now. And this is before all this, right?
Right.
They calling me, yo, Duke, we need you. We need you. I don't know how to take it in. I don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I can't manage 2 artists at once. When I got into the field, I didn't think that you could manage 2 artists at once.
Yeah.
So I don't manage Rico Havoc. That's what I do. Mont Brown was somebody that I was inspired by on the community give backs.
Yeah, philanthropy.
We
too.
went to the Southwest Kickback Festival.
Shout out to Mont.
Mont Brown let us perform there, just knowing what we was doing.
Right.
And I was inspired by Mont, right? So it's like we like a month in. Rico and them got Southwest on fire now because he got the hits with the music. He got the song. So
Yeah.
we pulling up on Popeyes on 52nd and Woodland. You got 1,000 people out there at a video shoot. This is no shooting, no nothing. This is Southwest United. You feel me?
Yeah, all love.
I say, dang. Mont Brown was someone who always wanted his dream was music.
Yep.
That's
Since
what
the
I go do.
astronaut shit and all that.
I call Mont Brown. I said, yo, Mont, come outside. Mont hop in my wheel. I take Mont to the trap. Rico and them had this trap crib on their block. I take Mont to the trap crib. Yo, Rico, meet Mont Brown. Mont Brown, meet Rico. He with y'all. Just like that. I don't know the business. I don't know about the time and day now. They wouldn't have failed because I would have known business. I'd have had a percentage of that. Yeah. I'd have been able to watch that. I'd have got a finder's fee. Yeah. It's so much that I did not know.
You'd have been involved in if you knew.
I'm just being thorough.
Yeah.
Right.
Mont Brown, somebody that I respect.
Yeah.
Yo, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go make the play. What Mont Brown and them go do? They made the play. Rico got a deal. Atlantic
That was
Records.
thorough.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes, they did.
People don't know about that. I don't run around talking about I made this. I don't got time to do that. But that's stuff that people, when we talk about music in Philadelphia with this new generation, my name need to be brought up. Yeah. And one thing I'm going to say is I know people only respect boards, points on the board. I'm just now getting my first bucket. So I get that. Yeah. But niggas ain't fucking with me.
So look, though. All the failures and all the stuff you went through, like some of those moves right now, like what you just said with Rico and Mont Brown, you know how to go about that right now?
I'm a hot right now.
Come on.
I'm about to show him, matter of fact. Yeah. I'm going to show him right now. I'm about to run that same playback in times right now. I'm about to show him with the business acumen, though. I'm 100% you get what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even gonna go like what we could have done. I'm about to show them right now.
I need to know if you know it.
Yes, I know the business. I know the business, and I'm getting better. Shout out to my guy Kenny Blake. That's my teammate right there. We doing some good business right now.
Shout out Kenny Blake.
Kenny Blake
everywhere.
Yeah,
Kenny
Blake. That's my big bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Kenny Blake's son was my best friend.
Right.
Now we doing business. This is my partner. Yeah. Somebody that I grew up with, looked up to as an entrepreneur. He had a barbershop in my hood for 20 years.
Super dope.
You get what I'm saying? Now we doing business and we doing business and we standing on business. And if y'all can ask these artists, they eating.
Yeah.
They deals is good. We can show the paperwork.
We ain't gonna speed because we're gonna get to that. But listen, boom. So look,
because I gotta talk my shit,
let's
man.
Get here. Let's get here.
These niggas be watered down.
No, I want you to
y'all
talk
be
your
giving
shit
the
here.
wrong
Look,
niggas.
Hold on. I'm about to roll something else out. All right. So look, bam, all that. We got all that. We got all Rico Havoc, Rico Havoc, Young K.A.
So now we gonna get the Young K.
Hold on, Za Sosa.
So we went Rico. Za
Sosa.
Now we go Young K.
Yeah, come on.
I tell y'all, I was going through hard. So I took a loss, a major loss. And this is why I say I'm blessed, because God will really show you. You can have it all and really be. I had a 10-year run, like never looked down at all for 10 years straight. I hit a hard brick wall one day and lose it all, right? And lose it all. And the person that I am, yeah, I got a dad, I got a mom, I got a grandma. None of them knew that I took that loss, right? I hustled up for 9 months straight to get back to where I needed to be. I wasn't around. I came outside every day. I wasn't around people fussing. And you know, when dudes broke, they all the negative energy in the world. When you broke, you so angry, right? I took that because the man that I am, I don't like people to feel like I need them. So with that being said, I work.
Right.
Boom, this is my man. He called me one day. Duke, I need you. I said, all right, you my guy. K, this shit fire. What we on? He pull up on me. I tell him, I said, hey, boom, I'm going through hard financial times right now, but I'm going to get right back. Like, I'm going to get back, but understand that I have a mission. Youngest in charge, I got to score a bucket with youngest in charge.
Yeah.
I can help you because you my guy. Yeah. And I want you to win.
But I
got to get back to, we ain't going to be here for, you know what I mean? This ain't a forever thing. We get into business. I say, yo, now you know I'm coming off a promotion. Yeah. So now we running around. I'm a hustler. K was the only artist in the pandemic that got booked. In the pandemic. He was the first artist I seen. We got a booking out Connecticut.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, somebody rented a big house and just took the whole backyard and threw a concert.
Yeah.
So we working, we running around, we working. And I did a lot of stuff for Stack and Starve. If people don't know, you know what I mean? I was a K tour manager.
Yeah.
I was a good marketer.
Yeah. Great marketer.
And I was a great asset to the team. I helped people. I empowered people. I gave people knowledge of different things as bookings, as a lot of different stuff that I didn't know in the past that I know that people didn't know. I gave them game on.
You did well over there, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
You did well over there.
Things didn't go right over there. It wasn't a good fit for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So look, getting into that, I'm gonna let you get into that.
Don't cut him off.
I know.
Why wasn't a good fit?
No, go ahead.
No, look.
Why wasn't a good fit?
He gonna get into it. My bad. Look. When you was
White boy be saving niggas.
No, you gonna get into it.
He be doing that on the episodes all the time.
You gonna get into it.
You a good savior, boy.
But look,
I be thinking you know these boys. Like, he be saving niggas.
Before you got it, before you go there.
That wasn't even about to go win.
Look, before you, wherever you about to go.
Right.
So look, all right. When you was over there, right?
Yes.
And you like coming off of Rico Havoc and coming off of Za Sosa, like was you feeling like, all right, this might be the one that could catapult my career at the time because he was a big artist. And when he popped off, it was big.
Hell yeah, they popped off
Especially
before I got there,
bro.
Hell yeah,
label crazy.
I felt like, definitely when I got with them, I understood the value that I bought.
Right.
I'm the streets.
Okay.
I'm the one ripping around. I'm the one with the connections to these clubs because I just was doing all this. So it's nothing to call a DJ Booze, the reserves, the Baltimore, it's nothing.
The rappers
to do these
need
things.
that. That's
you get what I'm saying?
Don't know.
And that was big.
They need that.
Matter of fact, shout out to Mont from New Lane. I learned. Mont took me on tour with PNB Rock and them when PNB Rock was at its peak. I seen Lil Baby getting 3,000 a show from PNB Rock. So like I watched people grow. And I grew alone as the time was going. So I learned a lot when we was on tour. I learned a lot. I seen where people was messing up at. Yeah. I'm like, oh no, I'm more hungrier. I seen a lot of stuff. So I learned. You get what I'm saying? So I understood how to work on the road. I seen it. So now we get the Stack and Starve. This is real motion.
Right.
Like we got an artist like K, this nigga, he got New York in a headlock.
Where it's hard to break at.
You know what I mean? Like he got this joint going crazy. So we go on tour with J.I. Shout out to J.I.
Young J.I. the Prince.
We was moving around. Like I said.
Why you feel like you wasn't a fit?
it just wasn't for me and what I stand for and what I be on. You get what I'm saying? And as a man in business, I run my own show and I take pride in treating people to a certain standard. Not saying that a way that a person could have, but what I stand on, I stand on. Everybody don't gotta move how I move. And that's one thing my dad taught me too. Just because he a sucker don't mean that you gotta be a sucker back. Just be who you are. No matter if this person don't return that same way to you, just stay who you are. You gonna still be blessed.
Yeah, facts.
So, yeah, it just wasn't a good fit for me. And
So wait, you've been pushing these artists, you've been spending money, you've been trying to get an artist out there, lead a hood locally. You out there now, and you're saying it's not fit for you. That's crazy.
no, what I was saying was Stack or Starve wasn't a fit for me.
All right, so
Because
Like the
like-
actual company.
Because look,
All
that's,
right,
that's
cool.
good. Because look, because like right at that, like or right while you in the midst of that, you pivoting in the midst of that to.
that's what
to
I'm
humble.
saying. That's why I'm like,
Yes, but listen, you know how I meet humble? I meet humble because putting people in position. DJ Shy, I took him on tour with us.
my
shout out
man.
DJ Shaw.
I took him on tour with us. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, this shit real, man. Because when I be thinking about what I did, like security companies, I help. Like, shout out to everybody that I help, bro. But y'all niggas better start really showing some love back. Nigga ain't buy me no lunch, a pair of sneakers, something. Like, goddamn, I didn't help niggas really feed their families. And I ain't just talking DJ Shy, because that's my brother. Overall.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all got to start, like, come on, man. I don't be, like, goddamn. But to go in on what you were saying, right? Dang, I just lost my train of thought.
Humble.
Humble. Yeah.
I play the gram a lot. Humble writing under Shy picture. Yo, I want to buy pictures. I want to buy backstage passes to the concert. He talking about K-John. So I'm like, I jump right on that. Oh, bing.
Yeah.
Well, what you got? What's your budget? What you trying to do with that? Like, he like, oh, all right, yeah, I got this. Give me 1,500. He like, all right, bet. He give me 1,500
All access.
for 3 all access passes. I get J.I. to throw his humble merch on in Philly. He go crazy about that. He called me the next show, another 1,500. He called me the next show. I said, all right, I'm gonna slow down on you. I ain't gonna just give me a little 750 on this one.
'Cause you
Once I got the 5,000, I said, all right, humble is who he say he is.
Yeah.
He's willing to invest his money. I'm like, this young boy different. And I'm already watching him on the news. He was on the CBS 3 shit. I'm like, yeah, this boy different. I stopped working with Stack or Starve. I get a call one day from random number. Yo, bro, this is Zay from Humble. Hey, big bro, how you feel about working with us? What you mean working with y'all? How you feel about coming, like being on the Humble team, doing some marketing? Like, I seen what you did for K. Like, come, you know what I mean? Like, I got some space for you. I said, oh my God. Look at God. Every time something happens,
closed,
a
one
door,
open, man.
you know what I mean? And I closed that door. But that was God. Let me
And it's
pivot,
crazy because it's still
because-
like you did wonderful good work over there, and that still opened the door
yes.
for that.
With Humble aligned to what I was doing, the positivity, all what I was doing for the neighborhood, his movement and his word and what he preached, it aligned to what I had going on. Before Humble, I called Paradox. I said, yo, Deke, I'm about to take you on a 15-city school tour. Like, let's tear this joint up. Deke ain't really see the vision all the way. Humble called me. Now, I called Deke, but Humble called me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I called Deke as that's my Muslim brother, and I ain't feel no type of way.
Let's get
because
it.
I just understood that, it might have not been in the budget at the
Right,
moment.
right.
But Humble called me. That was the difference.
Perfect.
You get what I'm saying? So when Humble called me, I'm like, yo, this is God. I'm like, this is God. So we get together and take right off.
Boom.
Pew. He listened to everything I say. Listen,
This shit really takes off.
I never seen a clothing brand make $100,000 days. Like $100,000. This ain't no big meat strap shit. This is some legal shit. $100,000 days. not have to watch over his back.
Bro, you see,
You get what I'm
I had to
saying?
run down on you with my son to get one of them fucking hoodies.
It was-
He wanted the picture and all. Like, he couldn't believe I knew you.
Yo, so it's like
He couldn't believe it, bro.
That's crazy.
That shit was crazy, bro. That shit had to, bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that shit in my life, bro.
So shout
Had
out to
them
Humble
kids in a
Zay
frenzy like
for the
that.
opportunity and for understanding
Humble.
that he wasn't big enough to have somebody else on the team. He understood that he was big, but he
Yeah.
like, oh, Big Duke, this boy, he
Yeah.
big too. We could come in, and he understood that. His actions showed it. You feel me? So I appreciate everything how it happened. I appreciate the run with Stacker Star because I learned what and what to not do and what, you know what I mean? And then after that relationship went where it went, you know what I mean? It's no bad feelings.
Yeah.
The next week, what happened? Humble called me. Now I'm shoot right. You get what I'm saying? Every
Yeah.
time they thought I lost it or they thought I lost the momentum,
Yeah.
God swung me something that was better.
Take this.
Take this. And right now when we fast forward up to date right now, it's like me standing on good business, me being a good dude. This is why I got my artist that I got.
Yeah. Right.
Shout out to Brill. Brill, I was doing bookings for Brill. Brill,
what Brill
Jabril
is that?
Evans.
Okay.
Brill called me. He said, "Oh, these young boys right here, they next up."
Yeah.
I said, all right, bet. This is a year and 2 years ago. He told me Miz and AJ was next already.
Right.
He been told me this before they had the music and all this. Yo, Onk, they next up. What I do, just being a big brother, being a leader. When we on tour, I'm taking them.
Inviting
I
them
got
all.
y'all. Everything is taken. Just being a big brother, not knowing that one day they going to have a hit.
Giving them the experience.
You know what I mean? Giving them the experience. When it flip back around, that's who
Come
they
right
call.
back to you.
Big bro.
I'm ready.
It's God. You get what I'm saying? When you
thorough,
stand
man.
on business,
Yeah.
this what my man said. How do you? They keep asking me, yo, how you keep finding all these artists? Being thorough, like young boys. So sometimes in Philly, young boys get brainwashed, and they don't understand your value. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes that happens. Sometimes,
Yeah.
And they look at the glitter and the delight, and they look at that, and then they come back to me and be damn near crying. But I'll be like, it's too late.
Hard work.
You didn't understand the difference.
Hard work.
You let the lights and the flash and the cameras
blind you.
to what was really going on.
Yeah.
Speaking on finding artists is real quick because I know when it come to Southwest, like you a big face, like
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So I wanted you to elaborate, like, did you and Bankroll Gambino have a relationship?
Little brother. That's my little brother.
I was about to
That's
say.
my pride got in the way to that. Shout out to Kenny Blake, right? Me and Kenny Blake is working right now, right? But me and Kenny Blake was supposed to work for so many years.
Right.
He always invited me. When I left Stacker Star, who called me? You my young boy.
Yeah, come over here.
Lay popping. Come over here. You know what I tell him? Kenny, I ain't gonna lie. I'm drink right now.
They doing their
I
thing
don't want
over-
it. Like
their
I
thing
holler at
over
y'all.
there.
And this is a situation that's popping. Like
doing
late
it-
popping. He
they
offered
doing
me a
their thing over
position.
there.
It's just to show like I'm like, yo, I'm not even in that space right now. Like I'm gonna take off a little bit. And I'm telling him like, bro, music, the way that I want to live my life, Islamically, maybe music is not the way for me. That's why things are not going how it's going. He's like, no, dude, you tripping. Nigga, you built for this shit.
Right.
Like me and Kenny Blake talk. We used to talk before we doing business. We used to talk once a week. No, dude, you tripping. You built for this, dude. Like, they ain't fucking with you for real, dude. These boys can't really like work like when you get your opportunity, Duke. Like he just used to, he beat that in me. Duke, I always knew they can't fuck with me, but he beat it in me like, no, you built for this.
Was for you.
Don't.
Yeah.
So he tried to give me opportunities after opportunities. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. You get what I'm saying? And then the opportunity presents itself. You know what I mean? Whereas though
It makes sense.
it makes sense. These are our artists.
Yeah.
But to speak on the Bankroll Gambino, that was my little brother since he was a kid, before he rap any of that, right?
Right.
And Bankroll, if y'all look at his video, he got the Youngest in Charge chain on. That's, you know what I mean? He was rapping. Even when he called me one day, he said, Duke, I'm Youngest in Charge, but I want you to link up with Kenny Blake. I was so burnt out with old niggas.
Yeah.
I hate old niggas.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what I told
always
him?
blocking.
I told him, I said, yo,
Always blocking.
I ain't fucking with old head. That's what I told him. Nigga, I gotta do this on, like my guy 5 dead, nigga, I gotta score a bucket. Like I get with Kenny Blake. I'm not fucking with old heads. Like they drain, like I told him that. And I said, Bink rule. You my little brother before rap. Just come to me when you make that decision, even if you choose to go with Kenny Blake, just be a man about it. Let me know what you choose to do, and don't let me see it on no Instagram shit. And you know what I mean?
Right.
And he called me like 2 weeks later. Was like, "Yo, big bro, like I want you to always be a part of this. But Kenny Blake is a better position for me right now." And I said, "Okay, cool."
All right.
And he went with Kenny Blake. You get what I'm saying? But it's just so funny how it's like a full circle. You know what I mean? I've been.
So what made you say you wasn't dealing with old niggas? Was it you being stubborn? Was it like something you was trying to prove to like maybe the older guys that you came up under?
I had a chip on my shoulder, right? And it's because this is what I like the older guys. I'm 30. Somebody that's 50. Even like a guy like Charlie Mack, right? I respect Charlie Mack, but you would hear Charlie Mack say things like sometimes, like a guy like me might have took me 5 years or 3 years, or look at young boys like Shake That. They made a song and in 3 months,
Out of here.
you know what I mean? But they look at it like, oh, they ain't have to work like us.
Yeah.
Yo, it's a new era. It's a new time. Y'all got to get with the new time of what's going on. You know, I told my partner, Kenny Blake, I said, Kenny, I brought you on in this partnership because I respect you, and I should not make no mistakes that you made. You took the ass whipping for us. What you and Lay done, that was for everybody else to not have to go through that. So you took them ass whoopings. There's no reason why I gotta go take them.
You have, not to say you, but you have to take an ass whooping to at least know the game a little
Yes.
bit. You know what I'm saying?
But why is me and you homies, us 3 homies, and we all take the ass
it's
whooping?
levels. We
Like,
already passed
how?
this. We
How
passed
do you not
this.
give me the game
Right.
to make sure that I don't do the same thing?
It should be easier now.
It should be easier.
Yep.
And that's what I explained to him. I said, bro, I shouldn't take no losses. You know why? Because that's what you are here for.
Yeah.
You've been through the little ups and downs in the industry.
Yeah.
Whereas though you might have felt like that was a bad deal, but now you understand what's a good deal. You understand these things.
I feel like as time go on, your resources grow too. So.
Facts.
Yes, and then your mind.
Yeah.
You start seeing stuff. The industry, yo, bro.
You start learning.
In the
business.
last 60 days, I learned so much just by being hands-on it.
And then-
It's a crazy,
And then I'll
wicked
come over-
game.
Yes.
It's wicked. And if you emotional, it ain't built for you.
Yeah.
Because this one we talk about Cash, the street, the gangsters. You got dudes that ain't even cut like that, but that'll try
tell
you.
you.
They'll play with you like they street.
Trying to tell you.
And you gotta be emotionally built for that to understand like
And you
how
gotta
I'm
fight
gonna
back with lawyers.
you
can't-
yeah, but the biggest thing is paperwork and understanding what you
Yeah.
signing. People be mad out here about the deals that they sign.
Yeah.
What you mad about the deal that you signed? You know what I mean? In Philadelphia, and this is something that I want to tap into. You have the industry, and then you have Philadelphia, right?
Yeah.
And when I say the industry is, if a label gets you on a messed up deal, it's business. That's the label. It's business. But when you got these guys out here that these young brothers look up to,
Instantly personal.
it's personal.
Instantly.
You shouldn't, none of these young boys should be looking in their deals or finding out that they got fucked over by dudes that they were looking up to. Right. And me and Mont Brown had a conversation about that. I said, bro, understand, if you 18 and I'm big dog, and you look at me like big dog, you gonna sign whatever I tell you to sign because you looking at me like this nigga got my
He got
best.
me. Interest.
I'm good.
Yep.
I got him with me.
Yep.
I'm good. So when these young boys get felled by these people that they look up to, you pay.
They
If you
demise
look
them
at,
for it.
you get what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you failed them, or they think that you failed them because you didn't explain business. These are the things that I'm doing right now. If you call my artist, they got a lawyer. If you call my artist, they have a financial advisor. If you call my, these are the things, working on their credit.
You
If
shielding them, you
you gotta
protecting them.
show them. I'm not one of them dudes that like, yeah, we about to get money, and I'm not gonna show you something.
Yeah.
Because if I don't show you,
You ain't gonna never know.
you ain't gonna never know. So now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you the different things to help you execute and to help you not go back down that way. And in Philadelphia, it ain't too many good labels. It ain't too many good labels. Y'all felony the shit out of these young boys, and I understand what they talking about.
Philadelphia, how many good labels do we have? You don't have to name them, but how many do we have?
I don't think I could count on my hands how many good labels that we got in Philly.
So there we have it. This the Real of the Most podcast. Make sure you share, like, subscribe, comment. If you don't,
You a motherfucking
That was
hater.
thorough,
Wow.
too.
Because it's free.
all right.
So look, through all that, right? Through all the artists, through everything that you've been going through, everything that you've been enduring through through life, through the streets, through the industry, you wind up. No, not you wind up. You always do philanthropy work, community service work, community work. It's like you just for the people, and we just had the election come up.
Before you go there, though, I wanted to say something real quick.
What?
Cause you about to go from hood to political, right? With the music, where do you see yourself in the next few years with the artists you working
You
with?
speeding though.
That's not.
I gotta go from right there, then we come back to that's Miz. Cause that's how that
You
goes.
said it now. You said it now. You might as well ask him now.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Y'all funny as shit. Like, come on. What's the question?
Go ahead. Yeah,
I was just saying where you see yourself with the music, with all the stuff you was just saying you learn, you won't make these mistakes no more. Like how you see yourself sharpening, where you see yourself being at.
You know what? And I get y'all both questions. I think I'm going to answer his first, and then
Go ahead.
that's a good one. So just to explain, like, the politics, I had to pivot. When I say in 2020, it was when I was like hustling, we used to throw like little book bag drives on the corner of the block to get the law off of us, but we was giving back. But then my old head, the city commissioner, shout out Omar Sabir, he was my teacher. I went to Germantown Mass Year School. I went to Iowa Oxford. He was my teacher in school, and he used to tell me, he said, yo, get your nonprofit, your 501c3, and you can really help your neighborhood. 2 years ago, I get it. Now the pandemic come. This is my everyday go hard. This is what I'm F music. Right here, I'm focused on the neighborhood. Right. So for the last 4 or 5 years, it's just been consistent neighborhood, consistent empowering people, consistency. You know what I mean? And that consistency led me to the commercial,
election.
the election. You know what I mean? With the vice president being on a commercial and getting several opportunities and building several relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people, especially my Instagram followers, a lot of people is used to the glam and the glitter. So a lot of my followers, that's what they looking for.
Right.
They either looking for the glam or the glitter, or they like, yo, Duke, when you gonna take it to that next level? So they didn't unfollow me, but they sit and then they ghost watching because it's like, okay,
What's next?
What's next? We know what how you got to get over to show us like, yeah. So, you know, that's where it's at now. You know what I mean? That consistency work led me to, you know, these opportunities. And these opportunities are very, very needed. The things that I'm doing in the hood, I just did a job fair where we just employed over 250 people.
59th and Woodland.
59th and
Elmwood.
You know what I mean? Like, who doing this? And somebody called me and said, yo, how much they pay you to do that? I said, that's why I'm blessed, because I ain't get paid to do that.
Right.
And that's what I've been working on that for a year. It took me a year to put that together. And then on the day, it's 7 hours out of my day. I ain't make no money, but that's what I help the people.
Make some money.
This is for the people.
Right.
So when you say you really for the people, that's I'm really for the people.
That's the work.
Everything is not, I don't get paid. I'm just, people thinking because I'm like they seen what happened in the last 90 days. I don't get no grants.
Yeah.
I ain't got no $1 million in grants and all that. It's still my money, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm just getting help now, and the help is actually starting the process. But people look at you like, oh, dang, they gave you this, they gave you that. Nah.
Yeah.
This shows me, this would make them respect me more, because it's my hard-earned money that I'm spending.
Putting into this.
It's not a return on that. The only return is a blessing from God.
Right. Right. Sadaka.
And to answer your question, my guy, where do I see myself at? I'm really a Muslim at heart, and I'm not one of them that just preach Islam. You know what I mean? I'm not perfect, but as I'm getting older, by 35, I got to live a straight path. And I'm not saying I'm going to be perfect, but certain stuff like the music, haram, that ain't going to be in my life forever. You know what I mean? It's other ways, what I'm doing for the community, that is halal. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with that. The things that I'm doing, so the way that I'm pivoting, it is to die with Allah being happy with me from all the past years of sinning and doing everything that I was doing.
Yeah.
I can't live my life like that forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got a real Muslim family. Like, my mom pray 5 times a day. My grandmom, they in classes. Like, it's like, yo, okay, dude, we respect what you're doing, but I'm not going to be that 40-year-old boy throwing parties. No disrespect to y'all. My life ain't set up for that. Right. My life, and I'm just being honest, my life ain't. And I asked these dudes, why y'all 50 and don't own a club yet? This is why our peoples is felon. Why you don't own that building? Why don't you? What's going on? Y'all running bags up. What are we? Don't even let me get into that, man. We gonna say that for part 2 when I come shake the motherfucking city up and I come back with some results. You know what I mean? Because now it's the process.
Right.
The results is starting to show. Yeah. The results are in. Now it's time for me to go kick ass. Right. And I'll be back to y'all before the, you know what I mean, summertime, after Ramadan, and we gonna talk like, dang, dude, you was just here 90 days ago.
Right.
Y'all got the gold, y'all got this, y'all got that, because with these artists that I got right now, you could put your favorite rapper in front of them. They not seeing them. They personality, who they are.
Yeah.
They ain't running around talking. They got a hit song without a cuss word.
Facts.
They got a hit song without talking about a gun.
Yeah.
They got a hit song without talking about ops.
All fun.
We can't get songs like this in the city of Philadelphia.
How it feel like conquering that space, like being able to like actually like be able to go through what you've been through and everything that you went through so far as the streets, the game, the industry. And now you get these great young boys, a blessing from God, and they got a great hit. And it's like really putting some numbers on the board with this one. Like, how does it feel for you, like, to come back and really smash them with this? How does it feel?
I ain't gonna lie, I had a chip on my chest, on my shoulder. I felt like I'm out for blood. They owe me because they ain't really respecting it. Yeah. And when they ain't respecting it, you gotta take it. You get what I'm saying? So I got a chip on my shoulder because I know that they can't fuck with me in the city of Philadelphia. My heart is more pure than a lot of these dudes. So at the end, sometimes it might take a little longer. Look, it's just like I'm just now making a bucket after 9 years. But my bucket is going to be better than everybody that scored buckets. Because when you look right now, what's going on in Philly, y'all? How many labels do we got active right now in Philly? Throw some names out that's active right now, y'all. That's fucking the town over. touring them, they doing their thing. Name somebody, name another label.
D2E.
D2E.
Yeah.
Nah, we talking about tours. He said.
Yes. Like name somebody that you like. Yo, they got them young boys smashing. My young boys, we just did 5 homecomings, all paid jobs.
They was crazy too.
You ain't with Stagger Stars.
No,
So I can't even say them.
no, you can say them if you feel like they doing their thing. I'm asking y'all.
Anything though, right?
I'm at you. You asking us. I'm asking
Not
y'all.
right now.
I'm asking
All
y'all.
the young boys.
I'm asking y'all.
right
You
now.
thinking? You got to think about
They
it.
haven't been active.
Who the fuck is putting on right now? Kenny Blake and CEO Big Duke.
So wait. Talking about. Wait, Bando baby, right?
Shout out to Garcia and Ryder. They doing them. Who putting on? Who really like? Who scoring shots? We talking about shots now because I'm on the motherfucking court. So now we on the court. We talking about shots. Who putting up real shots and scoring buckets?
Nobody putting up no numbers.
Talk to me.
Oh man, y'all not gonna let him talk like this.
Talk to me. I'm about to start popping that shit like I used to pop to them niggas in the club. We could pop 100 bottles tonight. Who got their money? Who came to perform? Because I'm in this motherfucking game and I got a chip on my shoulder.
Ryder and who else?
I got a chip on my shoulder. I ain't talking about Ryder because Ryder's a spitter.
No,
we ain't talking about the spitter. We talking
You
about.
said Bando Babies, Ryder and who else?
I don't know the artist. I'm just naming labels.
That's his
That's what
point.
I'm saying. That's basically what I'm saying. I got love for a lot of dudes in the city. But when we speaking facts, we speaking facts. I'm on everybody ass, even if you my homie. This shit is a competitive sport, and I'm coming for it because I ain't got that much time. I don't got that much time in the music industry. I'm not about to be here for 10 years. I'm about to come make a mark in 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, they not really doing.
But one thing I'm not gonna leave here without saying is,
What's up, though?
I
I like
respect.
that you can talk
Look,
shit, go.
let me say this though, because I'm just now getting on the court. Niggas been on the court,
Talk your
right?
shit.
I respect everybody that scored buckets. Because it's hard. And now that I'm in the industry, I understand. It's hard to close a deal.
Yes, it is.
You know how much going back and forth it's hard. So for dudes that even done that, even if you done bad business, just that part right there, I gotta give some type of respect. But I don't respect filling these young boys, man. I'm big on that. When this shit is all said and done, y'all gonna see every artist that I deal with be on camera saying, yo, them boys stood on business. You about to see my artists moving their moms from the trenches. This is what we needed. This is what we call, like, when I say who putting on, that's what I mean. Friday, Armani White, they done it.
Yeah.
They are next level artists
I
right
like
now.
Friday.
They
You
the
get what I'm
ones
saying?
put-
Like,
they
I
put
ride
them
around and listen to Friday.
Yeah,
I know
me
all
too,
Friday
yeah.
songs.
Yeah, they put them
Yeah.
numbers.
I'm a fan of Friday. You
Shout
feel
out
me?
to Friday.
I'm
Friday, get up
speaking.
here,
Yeah,
man. We gotta
I'm-
get you up here.
I'm speaking on the Philly level. Who is helping these young boys change their situation? Why these young boys getting a deal and then get locked up for guns? And what's going on? Who in
Who that
Philly
happened to?
in the last? That's just in general.
A lot of people.
You know what I mean? A lot of these young boys.
Yeah.
Y'all just had Mook up here. Mook, so it tell y'all he got into a high speed chase before. Like, these are the things that happen. And like, you know what I
90% of
mean?
These young boys, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
They go through things. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yes, they do.
you go through things, but it's like, how can we as leaders,
Protect
my
them.
artist right now,
Protected.
shout out to
Shield
Kenny
them.
Blake. He told me, he said, dude, with this industry shit, it's next level. You gotta be there like this with these artists.
You gotta show them.
Kenny Blake got
Lay Banks.
Banks.
Lil Bucks too.
He had Lil Bucks.
I remember him having.
He got Lil Bucks in him a deal. Yeah, he had
Right.
Lil Bucks in him.
Right.
Now he just got Lay, and then now we got Sturdy Young, and then we got That's Miz, and then we signed another young buck. We just signed. I'm striking. I'm coming out there. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all might. I'm not even sorry. Y'all might like, yo, this nigga talking heavy. I am, cause I'm on these niggas' ass. I'm coming out this bitch. I got a chopper. This shit is gonna go. When this shit get to swinging, I just signed another artist yesterday while
you
closing
feel?
another deal.
That's how you
So
feel?
y'all about this? It's going down. I'm waving this chopper. This bitch going. Get out my way. Because every artist that I'm dropping, we bombing shit.
So it's safe to say that CEO Duke
Is in his fucking bag.
and you are a vessel for the kids to further their careers if they got the right type of talent.
Yes, but I'm mad because I cussed a lot on this, and the way that I'm going,
Cool.
We good.
we gonna make sure.
We gonna make you right. We gonna make sure you're right.
Yes, I am. The young boys know that they could come to me. I can show y'all my DM right now. Young boys, all the popping young boys that y'all know, trying to get up with me because they understand I'm
That's
back.
the hype part of it. But let's say, like, do you feel like right now you're an accomplished deal closer, bro, when it comes to these artists?
Yes. What I just closed, I'm accomplished. We might have one of the best deals in Philadelphia. I don't get on this shit and just be
Talking like
speaking.
that?
I'm talk. This shit, the world gonna see this. Yes, I'm in the. You ain't see my video? I said I'm in the fucking game. I'm in the game. This shit is it's game time. I ain't capping. I waited my. I could talk like this because y'all all can say I waited my turn. Right. It took me 9 years to make a bucket.
And y'all put the
It's
point,
deserved.
and y'all put the point, and y'all really putting the points up.
No, when y'all when y'all see this bucket, this a real bucket. this a real bucket.
We gonna talk after the pod go off.
But no, man, I appreciate y'all for having me. I know.
Once I get there done though, we got you for another 5-10 minutes. Let's go ahead and get the games rolling, white boy. Let's
before we do that, man, I just want to tell you, like, we appreciate you
To the
up here.
max.
Yeah.
You already know you're a part of Really the Most family now. I wasn't even talking this episode because I really wanted to hear everything you were saying. Like,
And I wanted to
because
run it
it
down
was-
how I wanted to run it down because, like you said, people don't be knowing.
yeah.
So I just wanted them to know.
Yeah, like I wanted them to know as well, and also like once you spoke on giving people their flowers, and you basically was talking a lot of things that people would not say,
right?
You feel me? And for that reason, like that's why I just let you talk and was soaking,
right,
information and knowledge up, so the audience can hear that and be like, damn, like he one person who know this and you can count on him for that. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to Southwest though, Big Duke definitely like a face, you feel what I'm saying? And I wanted to commend you for that. And
A Cash,
keep going,
I
man.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
But it's not Big Duke is I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. Me. Yeah. I am Southwest. You know what I mean? And that's just real. Whoever feels some type of way, they can feel how they feel. I'm on niggas. I'm just saying. You know, a lot of people feel like they is.
With Reed Dollars. That's fine.
No, Reed. See, I love Reed Dollars. You know why?
Yeah.
I can show y'all DMs right now.
That's my boy.
Reed embracing me. This is what I'm saying. This is the type of old dudes that I love. Reed, Duke, I remember you, Neil, nigga, when you was in the barbershop. You know what I mean? You doing your thing. Woo,
Yeah.
This embrace a young nigga.
Right.
That you see is doing something positive. Don't try to compete. What we competing for?
What we doing? What we doing?
But I know y'all said I got another 5 to 10 minutes. Another few, matter of fact, go ahead. We're going to let y'all go.
Oh, well, you can rock. Go ahead.
No, because I was going to tell y'all, I want to give some advice to artists when it comes to deals. One thing is a book called All You Need to Know About the Music Business. Right?
I know that book.
You get that book for $13. It have every marketing. It will break down. It's 2024, so you can get the updated version. It explains to you the splits. It explains to you everything you need to know.
It cut down the music business book 101 into a short book.
Okay, I never read that one.
That's
so.
exactly what it does. It's a black music business book called 101.
Okay. But this book, if you want to just go read on publishing, you can just go read on publishing. Y'all have to educate yourselves.
Sure.
I am going to blame half of these dudes in the city for failing y'all, but y'all have to start taking the initiative to say, okay, I trust him, but let me take my own consideration and my own efforts to go find a lawyer, to go find a big bro that you may think, oh, read over this. Stop just signing this stuff. And stop signing this stuff, right? And with these New York labels, right? But then y'all come to the hood and be mad at the nigga that done the same thing that a label would have done. But I understand why y'all so upset, because this is city leaders that y'all looked up to.
Y'all could do it because they right there.
You get what I'm saying?
I mean,
So, like, I want artists to, like, start educating themselves more, because this music stuff is not all about music.
it's business.
It's a business. And if you understand the business, you could get further. And I don't understand the business all the way.
But that's key right there, though. So you gotta make sure if you're doing business with anybody, just make sure you see them do some type of business before you get into business with them. Like,
Or even just know what you doing, because like the business that we done, the bucket that we just made, we don't know them boys.
Right.
But when that paperwork right and we got my lawyer, like, yeah.
he know how to do business.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Y'all
Y'all cannot be in these meetings doing the business yourself. That's another thing. Stop letting your old head think he could do the deal for you. This game is crazy, y'all. If y'all want to be successful,
You gotta have the right entities in your corner to execute the right things, because that it looks tacky when you trying to bring your old head in there to try to just sign some paperwork or to do some type of business.
you only successful as your team.
Yep.
If your team, like, even we explain this to my artists right now. Y'all got the hottest song. How many people had the hottest song, but right back in the hood? They didn't have the proper guidance. They didn't listen. There's a lot of things.
Yeah.
But you gotta have the team
Yes, you
to
do.
say, listen, this is the direction. All I need you to do is follow this game plan.
Right.
A lot of these young boys, I cannot blame them. Being though I'm 30, I am the glue between the young generation and the old generation. And I understand that the youngest, it's not that they don't listen. It's not that they don't, first of all, they can't comprehend. And then the second, they don't got the direction.
Right.
People just like, oh, do this and do that. No, bro, you got to really say, listen, this is how we about to do it. This is how you do it. That's what it is. I just had a job fair in the middle of the trenches. You know why? Because I know people don't know how to read. You ain't going to, just because you don't know how to read don't mean that you're not a good worker.
Yeah.
Because the job you don't even got to read
reading.
nothing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But you have to read to get the job. So a lot of people get discouraged because they can't read.
Or fill out
You'll
the
be
application.
surprised how many people can't read or fill out an application. So this is why I bought stuff like that to the hood, because I understand that we lack at these things.
And we need more resources like
You
that.
get what I'm saying? So if you bring employers to the hood, to the trenches, they see who they dealing with right here. You get what I'm saying? You get the proper help that you need.
get the full
We gotta
extent.
guide our people way better.
Seriously.
We gotta be better leaders.
For sure.
I remember my man told me, Duke, you was a bad leader. Nigga, I was 21 and y'all was fucking 30. Like, you know what I mean? But now, when we speak to up to date, I'm way more than a better leader than I was
Right.
at 20.
More
Facts.
advanced.
People expected something that I wasn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because of the money.
Yeah.
Don't let money justify how you
Who you
respect
are.
somebody.
Yeah.
I tell this,
It's
don't
just
call
money.
this dude your old head because he got money.
Or a certain vehicle.
Don't think because he's thorough because he got money. And that right there, that's the biggest problem that we be having too. People respect only money. I respect somebody that lost it, because the person that lost it, they could tell you like they had it, they built it up, and then they lost it. That's way more than a person who sustained it. Even though it's a little harder to sustain it, but I value that person that lost it, the advice that they have. I don't look at people like, man, you was a coulda, shoulda. Like, no, I ain't. That's the people that I go talk to.
Right. Right.
So
To learn how not to lose it.
to learn how not to lose it, man. Like, I could go on and talk all day, y'all. Once I get some good conversation, and then once I get to talking, it's just like memories popping back in my head. Like, damn, that.
Right.
Like I was talking to you, marketing. I closed a $100,000 deal for Humble with
Yeah.
the school district.
Right.
Who done that? What clothing brand out of Philadelphia you seen go get 100,000 from one school for uniforms to help them make the kids come to? That's Big Duke work.
That was ill too.
That's Big Duke
I
work.
remember that deal. just to get them to come to
That's
school.
big. Yeah, just to get them to
Let me-
reach their goal to
yeah.
make the kids come to school.
Yeah, I'm gonna put y'all
This
in these fly
brand has
uniforms.
so much power that we were able to close $100,000 deal with a Philadelphia school.
Hell.
What brand do you know in the city running around BT weekend selling merch and awards? What brand do you know pulling up at the EYL in Atlanta with the top high school players in the country all around the world and meeting LeBron James? Having access, your team, you sharp if your team sharp because you need your team. How do we get to these places? Because the resources, because of what I know.
Yeah.
That's my job. That's what I'm going to do. You need a team.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
All the time.
Who was Young K tour manager? Me.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Who was his booking agent? Me.
Play them roles.
We could keep going.
All right, so look, we played. All right, on Realer Than Most, we played a couple games on here at the end. Nah, man, it ain't nothing too crazy. You don't gotta do too much thinking, as you just pick one or the other. It's called Fast Track.
Right.
And because we from Philly, I like to always start off with this one: state property or major figures.
State prop chain gang.
Okay. All right. All right.
Shout out Speedo though, Uncle
right.
Speed.
Reed Dollars or Joey Jad.
Whoa. I'm a Southwest boy. Big Reed.
Okay.
Dang, that was
Styles P or DMX.
DMX.
Okay. Non-Brigade or Philly Most Wanted.
Philly Moose won it because I ain't know that other group.
You ain't know Nam? They was from Southwest too.
I know like
What's that? 57 Chester?
58th and
what, Bugsy in them?
no, that was
No,
What's the
57
boy? What's
Chester.
my guy?
around
that
my
was
there.
old
Take
head
That
name?
Ace Capone.
Oh no, that ain't.
No, Nam was Q Don, Meek Mill, Rambo.
Oh no, I don't know none of them but me.
Early in the game.
But I know the old head.
I got
Yeah.
the game on Smash, girl.
You know I'm
on
30.
Smash.
Bro, he a
And
pro.
I wasn't off the step all like early. I was off the step at
Unless he
like
into
10.
music,
Yeah.
you don't know them niggas.
Okay.
What's his name that just came home that was with Pusha T, my old head?
Roscoe P. Cole
Roscoe Pete. Now that's a real Southwest legend
Yeah.
that I know.
Okay.
Like he knew me from a kid.
Yeah.
He home?
Yeah, he
just
on.
stay on, like,
Y'all
a
gotta
year
get
ago.
Roscoe up here because
Yeah, I gotta get
Roscoe's saucing. He out here. He in this. I ain't gonna lie. That's one rapper that I seen come home, and I gotta give him his credit because he out here doing this thing. He on flights. He traveling. He, you know what I mean. He don't look
Nah, I'ma
lost.
keep it real, yo, boy, really bored. Like, I don't know. Like, I seen him on TV, right? But I look out my backyard one day, and I seen him getting busy
Right.
one day, like in another fashion.
Right.
I used to see him all the
You
time.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, yo, that's the boy that's ramping on
Right.
the dawn.
Yeah.
Nigga used to have all that ice cream shit on.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was on
so
some
like
shit, man.
I was a young boy, man, coming up. Man, Southwest inspired me. The people before me inspired me, man. Like the hustlers, you got the LAs, the Hoagies, the Hot Boys, the Rick Lowe's, the 58th Street, Southwest just had so much to look up to. On
Who I last said? I said, all right, we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go the Locks or Diplomats.
Diplomats. That was more like my speed.
Let me get on one, man.
Go ahead.
Since you want to go there. You ready?
Let's get it.
Beans or Jada Kiss?
Beans.
All right. Gilly or Freeway? Two different niggas.
Freeway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I picked
You
them
gotta
two.
give Free like
All right.
Gilly my favorite comedian now. Like he more funny. Like I
had to
love
say one of
Gilly
them,
just a
bro.
dummy. Like
Miss J or Nina Ross?
Hey yo, y'all niggas know I'm 30. Y'all talking about some
I
Miss
know-
Jade
I don't
and
know
Nina.
why
I
she
know
thinking
them
that
though.
she be-
No,
Shout out
I
Miss
know
Jade
them.
and Nina. I know them.
You know,
I'm
you
about to
niggas be
say.
seeming
I know
older.
them.
All right.
Thelma
I
and
know
Louise.
them.
So
Stop
we gonna go
playing.
Yes,
younger.
I know
We
them.
gonna go here. All right.
I
all right,
know
we
them.
gonna
I
go-
got him. I got him
And
too, though.
I ain't gonna lie.
we gonna-
Damn, no,
Re-
but I'm gonna be
Rico
honest.
Hagovic or-
Nina Ross was that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
no,
Miss Jade was that.
They
But
both was
when
that.
I'm looking at it, I feel like Nina Ross probably was more of that than I could remember as a kid.
Bro,
I don't
she
wanna-
was that,
it was
bro.
Miss Jade.
Nina- it was-
but I mean, all right.
Oh, what?
Rico Havoc or Za Sosa?
Damn, that was a crazy one.
There you go.
I'm gonna be honest though, right? Whoa, they both some talented
Come
people.
on, man.
When you talk about music, Za Sousa, they can't fuck with Za Sousa still to this day. And Rico is a good songwriter, but Za Sousa is a star.
They gonna cook you in the comments.
I don't care. I don't care. Za Sousa makes songs. Rico makes songs too. But you talk about the youth.
Shake That or Bamba?
Shake that. I'm gonna say shake
Miz-
that
Miz
because
gonna put you in the headlock.
That's
I'ma-
the
look,
is. Wait till we walk
this-
in the joint,
no,
like
they
the
are-
studio.
He gonna
like,
put you right in the headlock.
I'm gonna say shake that because shake that opened the doors.
It did.
all right.
But Bumba with the team, we punching that shit gonna slap way harder.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we gonna do more damage.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We gonna get a better dollar amount. We gonna
It's getting cold. I
tear
might
them
have
up.
the cuff.
Yeah.
I'm Mr. Casamigo with the Bamba.
Bumba. You see Rick Ross? Yo, it's genuine.
I love that shit, bro.
It's genuine. Rick
love
Ross'
that
daughter
shit,
just
bro.
commented on the joint. Rick Ross put it up on his gram, TikTok. They said, I'm addicted to this song. Like, his daughter said, I'm making my dad hop on the remix.
It's one of them ones.
Shout out Jen Carter, New York. New York going crazy right now for that Bumba. New York is bigger than Philly right
Market,
now.
I'm telling you, once
No, I'm talking about far as our
yeah.
yes.
The markets?
Yeah. And that joint viral here in Philly, but
That shit
it's
gonna go
viral and they ain't no
More viral
word. It's
in
more
New York.
viral in New York.
That's where
Damn.
you wanted to go viral at.
All right. You got one for him, Cash?
What, fast track?
No. Yeah. Go ahead, fast track.
Let me see. All right. Let's do Future Drake.
Future.
Kiana Mont Brown.
Kayan.
Kiana Mont Brown.
Mont Brown. Mont Brown's a fucking legend.
Damn, I like both.
Yeah, like
But yeah, I fuck with my. I fuck
I
with,
fuck with Kanye too, but
My
Mont Brown, yeah, that's like a, you know what I mean? No
I get it.
disrespect, and I don't even mean it. Just that shit probably sounds a little crazy, but because Kanye was part of my success,
Right.
You know what I mean? He part of my story,
Right.
But Mont Brown
Yeah.
is they older.
Yeah.
Mont Brown older than us too, so he was off the steps. So that's what I mean when I say old nigga, young nigga. You can't. It's like how we comparing?
Wartenberg or Dallas Merrick?
Dallas Martin.
Dallas Martin, my bad.
Wartenberg,
Yeah, Wartenberg.
because he touched
Orlando.
the hood. Orlando,
Yeah.
because he touched the hood.
Okay.
Like, and I got his
been-
number on my phone.
he
He
been
followed me still
He been
from.
signing all Puerto Ricans though. Like since he been over
Yeah.
there, like he been signing all
So
Spanish.
who you
niggas.
say?
I said Wartenberg because he still feet on land. Like
Yeah, they both.
I knew him. I met him 5 years ago. He never unfollowed me. You know how these dudes be going back through. He still follow me. He still come on the page.
Oh, he thorough.
You know what I mean? And with stuff like that, it's like that's a big time ball.
Yeah, he thorough.
You know what I mean? So these dudes won't come on the land like he will.
Yeah.
And that's what I tell artists. The
came beside Skrilla.
the people that's gonna give you your money, they not gonna come on this field. So you gotta put everything on this social media to make them go happier, to get more excited because they get a rush off Instagram. Yeah. Everything is literally off Instagram. Everything they watch TikTok and they watch Instagram.
Right.
And the more you feed them, your dollar amount gonna keep going up.
Facts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They ain't coming to the trenches to watch you, but if you got your cameraman with you every time and y'all moving around, that's why content is a big key to everything that's going on. Rappers, I don't care if you just a raw spitter, content. Post 15-second little clips of you saying the hottest shit of a song. Like content. Just keep putting it in their faces. That's wins the game right there.
Lil Baby a thug.
Lil Baby,
Keisha Cole or Monica?
Keisha Cole.
Usher or Chris Brown?
Damn, Usher. You can't.
Right.
One
Two
gotta
rare,
go,
two
y'all.
rare Lee Banks.
Two mirror Lee Banks. You gotta give it to Lee Banks.
Yeah.
When you look at stats and you look at what's going on, you got Lay was just Lay was just on the WNBA.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, she's on the WNBA commercial.
Fire.
She, you know what I mean? I think she just got, I seen something. She got like MTV top artist of the world or something like that. October or November, some fly stuff.
Too rare.
Two real Lee Banks. You should have did. What's her called? What's her name? We always say. And her.
Well,
The rapper.
Rocky.
Glizzy.
No, the one that got the platinum record. Dope Dizzle. What's her rap name?
Oh, Tierra Whack.
Tierra Whack.
Oh, Tierra Whack.
They ain't in the same
Yeah.
It's too far.
And Tierra Whack, if you see this, I love Tierra Whack. No, I love her.
Oh,
Yeah.
what you doing? What happened?
I'll be there with her.
You trolling. But look though,
One gotta go.
one gotta go though, man. You ready for this?
Let's go.
You want to do it or I go?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ken.
All right, so this the opposite. So I'm gonna say 4 people, and then you just choose
One
who
of them gotta go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. All right, so I'm gonna do the Philly one first. All right. NH, Reed, Meek, or Joey Jihad.
Damn, H, I love you. NH gotta go.
Okay. That was really a no brainer for real, being as though.
Another one?
Huh?
You got another
No,
one?
go ahead.
I'm gonna do state property. Oskino, Young Chris, Beanie Siegel, Petey Crack. One gotta go.
Petey. And Petey is a spitter, but Petey gotta go. He inconsistent.
the
Petey
most different on that list.
Yeah, he is.
Damn.
But you hear why I say he got to, because he ain't outside.
Yeah, he the most.
Petey
Yeah,
Crack,
Petey Crack.
Oskino, Young Chris, Beanie Siegel.
He the most inconsistent.
And I said Petey had to go. I said Petey had to go.
I should've
And
said
Petey had
Freeway,
to
right?
bring.
Freeway would have made it a little bit better.
Yeah, that was real. It would have been like,
I'm gonna do the little down south joint we got. T.I., Gucci, Jeezy, and Gotti.
Damn.
T.I.
Damn.
What the fuck? You the best person? Nah, man.
Everybody got their own opinions here.
Yeah.
I don't really respect T.I. all the way.
Whoa, now he took it somewhere else. Now you just took it
That's how
somewhere
y'all
else.
feel. I
Who
ain't.
was your opinion? Now you talking crazy.
All right, so let's do this.
No, that's my guy though. Shout out
Let's do
to
this. Let's do this. Reasonable doubt.
That was crazy.
Let's do
what you
this.
just said, right? He took it way out of the park with that. I don't
Yeah, that was
respect him.
crazy.
Everybody on the list respect him.
Reasonable
That
doubt.
was crazy.
Everybody on the list respect Bull.
Because you're a little younger, so let's do these albums.
Let's do it. Let's
Tip
do
is
it.
the goat.
All right, let's do these
But,
albums. Let's
do
do Thug Motivation 101.
Whoa, you going crazy.
Thug Motivation 101. Watch the Throne. Stillmatic. And darker and hell is hot. DMX. One gotta go.
Stillmatic. Because I don't even know what that is.
That's
That's
Nas'
Nas.
album.
It sounds like Nas, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was more of a Jay-Z fan.
Still mad at
And Nas was bombing on Hove too. But I was like, that's what I'm saying. When I was at the barbershop.
Cool. Still mad at could go.
Yeah. Them Jay-Z. Them Jay-Z. Dang.
I
Y'all
like
just.
the album doing. I ain't never hear us do albums.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a good John.
Hey,
Do the CEOs real quick though.
I wanted to touch on one
go
more
ahead,
thing
go ahead,
too.
go ahead.
No, we could go ahead. Then. No, I wanted to touch on because there was something else that when we speaking on like the things that I do, like the empowerment program. I got an empowerment program where I go to schools.
Okay.
And I take my peers and we teach the young kids. We expose them to entrepreneurship and we teach them different trades and different things like that. So when I speak on like the different things and why I feel like I am who I am is because like, look how we setting these people up for the future.
Yeah.
We bring in housing programs for the parents. We bring in trades for the adults and the kids. And then we bring in trades and they starting off at 10 years old. To have these kids, by the time they turn 14, they mind like, yo, I learned this, that. They could pick from
Trades.
a lot of different things.
Yeah.
They don't gotta go to college.
Ways
So it's
to
like
make money.
Yeah, we like setting them up. And like when people be talking that like for the hood, you know, for the future, this is what that looks like.
Well,
This
we-
is what
we-
that
we
looks
for the
like.
future too, so you can add us on. Like,
Yes.
If you need us for whatever the empowerment
Anything.
program,
Yes.
just give
No,
a
for
call,
sure. No,
bro.
I
We-
see y'all doing
we
what y'all
really-
doing. I seen the couple visits y'all had with Manny 215.
Yeah.
That's another young nigga.
Yeah.
I give him his respect. Manny out here
Yeah.
making a name for himself, doing what he do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's definitely, you know, you gotta respect anybody that's out here that's being rejected, but don't let rejection turn you away.
Yeah.
You still gonna go and get it. So that's very well respected, man. But yeah, like I just wanted to tap in on that. Like there's a lot that we do that a guy like me, I don't go around bragging about these things or the different things that I've done for people because I'm so busy continuously doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I felt like I need to get up here to these podcasts. I need to show a little bit of this side of me because like I said, people only know that glam and glitter. And then when I chilled and pivoted and went this way, they like, well, damn, Martin
Yeah,
Luther
that-
King,
right.
Malcolm X. That's the shit that you start getting like.
Yeah.
But that's when people don't understand change and a transition, they start saying hate and
They
shit.
reject it.
Yeah, like damn. Oh, well, damn. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, say the world.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
No, it's Philly though.
no, that's
All
all.
right, that's the last one right here.
Oh, I had one, but go ahead.
All right. Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, Diddy, Birdman, one gotta go.
Dang, that's really, really tough. And this is off of
Everything.
a personal opinion, right?
Uh-huh.
I respect and I used to really like love Jay-Z and respect Jay-Z, but Jay-Z gotta go. Yeah, Hoof.
Dang.
I ain't gonna argue with that. I got one more for you, and we can wrap this up. It's gonna be NBA greatest basketball players: Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. Last but not least, who should I pick? I'm gonna say Stephen Curry. Matter of fact,
I'm about to say, what?
Stephen Curry.
Like, what, bro?
I mean, you just made it easy right there, and he is a goot, but yeah,
When
Curry
you put him
gotta
with
go.
that list, like he got
Yeah,
to
Curry
fucking
gotta
go.
I can't disrespect
Yeah,
LeBron and them.
yeah, hell
You know what I
no.
mean?
They
And
did
Curry
too much.
is.
They did too much and he ain't
Yeah,
do
like-
enough.
Can you put with them?
Curry did
What
come
you
in.
just said, I would have said
Larry
LeBron.
Bird or some shit.
I would have said LeBron.
Yeah,
Magic.
Magic Johnson.
Yeah, you got to go up.
Charles Barkley. Although he ain't win no chips, so it's like
No,
I know, but I'm
Barkley.
just saying, like,
I would have had to say Julius Irving, Chamberlain,
or somebody like that.
I'm gonna
Right.
give it a bean. You could have put Kev in there.
Kevin Durant.
Durant.
That would have made it real hard. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have made it real hard.
Yeah.
'Cause I wouldn't have said Kevin Durant go. I'm
Kevin
a real
Durant. I ain't
Kevin
even
Durant
think of
fan.
Durant.
Yeah.
Kevin
Yep.
Durant.
He'd have
That'd
been
been
the
a good joint.
perfect
I got
fourth
him next
spot.
time.
Yeah, yep.
That's
Yo,
the next
but-
time. But look, man, we appreciate you coming through. This is the Real of the Most
Definitely.
podcast. He came through, gave his story. He taught us a lot, man.
And I ain't even finished, so y'all
He not.
might as well
You know
stay
you-
tuned for the documentary
You
or something.
might as well
'cause-
just come back up, bro.
yeah, no, I told y'all when I'm satisfied on the results, I'm gonna do another run.
That's it.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? We're gonna do another one. Right now, it's just to say,
Yeah.
I'm outside. This is what this was about.
Yeah, we here.
I'm
You
here.
about to swing that?
Yeah.
What? You about to swing the chopper?
That
What you
chopper,
got?
that Draco, you know what I mean? That thing, I'm swinging it. You hear me?
Yeah.
It's going down, man. Y'all heard it first. Y'all heard it first right here on the Realer Than Most podcast, man.
Come
This
on,
is
man.
one of the
Ain't no
first
realer than
podcasts that I've done in the last couple years. You know what I mean? And like, I'm back. I'm back outside.
Boy.
I be feeling like a rapper. Like, you know how them
I
rappers be
appreciate
popping
you.
that shit? Like, I'm back in my bag, man. I'm in my sauce, man. They
I
been
really
seeing me
appreciate
outside.
you, bro.
They like, Duke, what the fuck you doing outside? But I'm back, baby.
Yeah.
And we coming to take this shit by a storm. And for everybody that's watching this shit, yo, just pray for us. You know what I mean? Pray for everybody in this room. Pray that, you know, our journey is successful. And that's what I pray for. When I pray, I pray that Allah guide us.
Yeah.
He got my kids. He
Yeah.
got my journey.
Yeah.
And as you see the results start to happen, continue to pray. You get what I'm saying? Continue to pray. So, but prayer is one of the most number one things that you need to be able, like Cash, you said you go through them hard times. We think weed and drugs is the way to cope. No, if you got to, nigga, go pray, go cry and pray. Like, nigga, when my dad was booked, I used to be in my room on my knees crying. Like, yo, I can't get that Amber Crown. I can't wait for my dad to get home. Because I couldn't, when everybody was going to the mall, I was going to Old Navy. When everybody was going to Amber Crombie and American Eagle. Because that's what my budget. Old Navy wasn't bad, but
it
you know,
wasn't
it
that.
started being levels.
The rips wasn't right.
So I used to pray, and I used to
man.
pray, and I used to, the rips wasn't right. Yo, but no, man, prayer is key, man. Stay prayed up, y'all. Realer Than Most podcast. I appreciate y'all and
Yo, we
your team.
You already
appreciate
know,
you,
I'm
bro.
real.
Yeah.
I'm out of world cash.
I'm White Boy D2A.
And this is the Realer Than Most podcast. Y'all stay tuned. Then we gonna keep giving y'all more content like this. We out of here, man.
We out.
Duke
And
in
yo,
the building. You
y'all can
already
follow
know.
me on all social media platforms at CEO Big Duke, at CEO Big Duke on all social media platforms. If you need to get with me about some real business, my link is in my bio for the email. Just hit me up with an email. If you got some good ideas, y'all want to work, let's get it, y'all.
I'm about to meet that Casamigo with the Mamba.